Hello people, hello everybody. It exists, it really exists. We're here, we're back. It's been a while, but we're back. We missed you guys. Did you miss us?
I missed us.
I missed us.
I like me.
I like me. Hi Wesley, hi Marek.
Hi folks. Alright, you've got the stickers are doing better in their relocation. We are our very own. We did have some
Quality control, that's what it is.
Quality control, yes. From the merch store, the first batch of stickers arrived for Rick, and he's done us the pleasure of test driving it. Yeah, but how are you guys? Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing. How are you feeling? Did you have a good holiday? I want to know all the stuff we missed.
I got a new gun.
Ooh.
Ew.
Danger. Is it?
I couldn't pass it up.
Handgun or?
It is classified as a handgun, yes. Yes.
There's a very, very distinct difference between handgun and classified as a handgun, according to the ATF.
Indeed. I'll tell you why. Because what I got is a Springfield Armory St. Victor.
Hey, sorry, Miki, question?
Okay.
What's the yellow box
A
all
clipboard.
about? A what?
Clipboard. It's just there to map out the shape.
Oh, okay.
Interesting question that Marek had, Tony, if you want to address that.
What?
Oh, Jesus
the channel update aside, what are the plans for Bible Black and Bridge with Pornhub's recent happenings?
Oh my
That's a
god.
question for Ava.
Inconclusive. It's currently it's like Schrodinger's parody. Yeah.
Come on, you can do better than that.
No, I cannot.
I mean, to be fair, that was pretty good. Like, I don't know what else you were expecting. Like, but that was top tier. But
Right? Thank you. I thought so too.
Well, otherwise, why don't you tell people what we're doing today?
So, guys, today we are creating the newest character, the newest recurring character that will be appearing in Czech. Currently, she does not have a name yet. That's actually something I was hoping you guys could help us out with. She is Japanese. She's a little older, kind of early 40s kind of deal, and she is she's basically kind of a politician. She's a politician. So,
Oh, yes. Woman in power. Excellent.
right? Got kind of that, she also got kind of them, that librarian glasses kind of going for her, so.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? That was one of the kinks we had not covered yet, so we got to cover that base. There you go.
What about Mama Mira, Cody? Are you cheating now?
No, she's still the wallpaper on my lock screen of my phone.
Is she
Wait,
really?
who is?
Yeah, she is.
Wait, hold up. What happened? Who?
So from one of our streams, we did like a create a character. So the chat.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So the character that was created was Mama Mira.
Right.
And Cody seems to have just been head over heels for the character design.
I adore Mama Mira. You will never take that away from me.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yes.
I forgot what that character looks like. Would you mind sending me the picture so I remember?
Why does it sound
Well,
like you
I
didn't
forget things.
actually forget it? You just want the picture?
No, I legitimately forgot.
Oh, yeah. Also, Miki, two things. First,
Can't
make sure
remember
you save.
things.
Make sure you save.
Okay, but
And
we don't
second-
have a name.
That just.
can't order merch because I don't have a PayPal.
Politician.
But secondly, could you show the viewers what we made yesterday?
I guess.
I want to show them this. Hey guys, here's another reason you should be joining the Discord. because we made this last night, just chilling in the Discord and sharing Miki's screen while we made this. You guys got to see this shit. It is fucking phenomenal. It is beautiful. I love it.
It is pretty. I like it.
Gosh, you guys. You're making me blush.
What on earth did you do to the black hand, dude?
Look at
exactly
They
what I'm
actually look like a
supposed to
villain?
do.
Okay, fair enough. Good answer. Good answer. I getting like mad Orochimaru vibes.
You know, I said the same thing.
Yeah. Yeet.
Well, just with the nod, with the
Yeah.
rope knot in the back and the tongue and the irises. Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, so this is one of our antagonists, the Black Hand, and as you can plainly tell, she cray cray.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one of the stickers that I got.
So
That is
this
true.
is something you guys will be able to purchase as merch here in the coming weeks. This will be on the merch store soon.
That's gonna be
Look at that.
interesting. Hi, Joe. Thanks for the save reminder. Much appreciate. Monica, welcome back.
Feels good to be back, honestly. Like, can I you can take that down now if you want. Hey, thank you so much. It's Blue Tracksuit Gamer. Welcome back. Thank you.
Blue
for the
Tracksuit, what's up, buddy?
Hi,
Hey,
friend.
friend.
Blue Tracksuit Gamer. Oh my goodness. First Joyride, now this? What? Come on, you're too nice.
But I'm gonna get emotional here for a moment, and this may be the painkillers talking, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You ain't on that.
And-
Definitely the painkillers talking.
And server mute.
For those of you who don't know, I'm recovering from surgery, so I'm currently on very powerful pain meds.
They're
It
okay.
was his foot. It wasn't anything major. Yeah, you may want
At
to
least-
start with
Well,
that.
we assume not, but we're still waiting to find back if it was cancerous. Pretty sure it isn't.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know about that part. Jesus.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Well, I just found out today. So
Start with that.
This
Start
number?
with that.
Yeah. Lead
Either.
with that.
Either way, like the stakes are immediately raised, man.
I mean, I'm gonna go full Arnold and say it's not a tumor.
Well, I mean, you know, it was a tumor. It was on my foot. They're fairly certain it was benign, but they haven't gotten the test results back yet, so they're not sure. 100%.
So they're waiting for confirmation.
Yeah, the doctor was fairly certain that it was benign, but you know, hey, it didn't happen in 2020, but it was damn close to 2020, so we'll see.
It's a tumor.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
Tumor.
Welcome to the stream.
Hi.
So I'm gonna get a little emotional here for a moment. I hope you guys don't mind.
Please do.
Ew,
But-
gross.
Especially after last night. And again, for those of you who don't know what happened last night, Miki, myself, Chibi, and a bunch of others, and a bunch of fans were hanging out in the general call on our Discord server. And Miki was creating a really nice, what would you call it, Miki?
Illustration.
Okay, illustration, thank you, of the Black Hand. And I sat there just watching her work for hours.
The speed
It didn't
is available on my YouTube if
Thick
you want
ass
to watch it
cat.
too.
There is. In fact, you know what? I will get that and I'll link it in the chat here in a little bit.
Okay.
And I just remember thinking, like, after it was all done, like, I just remember thinking and just, again, I've watched that speed paint like 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you. But I just remember thinking, you know, and I keep going back to it and watching you work. Literally, I thought I would get used to it. I don't. It literally never gets old. Or at least it has yet to get old, and we've been working with each other for a while now.
That's
And then, you know, on top of that, just hanging out with the fans, answering questions, and just the general goofery and shooting the shit. And it just, you know, it made me really kind of step back and reflect on not where the channel's at, but where I'm at in relation to the channel, and just this whole fucking crazy experience that these last 14 years have been. And it just, like, I'm kind of at a loss, you know? It's been crazy. We've had ups, we've had downs. Unfortunately, far more downs than ups. But hey, you know what? The ups are starting to outweigh the cons. So that's definitely a good thing. Oh, and Darkon's joined us. Welcome to the party.
It's okay. Here now, you can start the stream.
And it just got me thinking. And, you know, I was like, God damn. You know, we may not be as big as some of the other channels out there, like the Schmucks or Yarrow or Something Witty or Team 4-Star or what have you. You know, we may not be there. In fact, we're not even there. But the people that we do have, both fans and crew alike, you know, I wouldn't trade that for the world.
Aww.
You know, you guys, and again, both crew and fans, you guys have enriched my life in a way that I never thought possible. And it's been a hell of a ride, and I cannot wait. I am genuinely excited to see what the future holds for this crazy experiment called PhatDogStudios. So, emotion's over. Thank you so much, and let's continue to enjoy Miki's incredible art.
Hit.
Miki, question. Have you
do it.
not? I know you haven't. That's why I'm asking. Why haven't you set your YouTube URL yet?
Maybe because I don't know how to do. I didn't do it.
Tony, I just sent you the link to her channel.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. The link to Miki's YouTube channel has just been set in chat. Go give it a look-see, and you can check out some of the amazing speed arts, speed paints. Jesus. Speed arts.
Tony, do you smell? Do you smell toast? Do you need to lay? Did you need to lay down?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
First of all, why would Tony be sniffing toast?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What about toast?
Leave.
Because he stole it from Lily.
Go home, dude.
I am at home,
Go
Miki.
anywhere else.
Speaking of toast, hold up. Has anyone gotten Have You Met My Friend Toast yet? Because if they haven't, that is a fucking shame.
I don't think
Hold
so.
up.
I would love to be able to buy merch, but I can't buy merch because I don't have a PayPal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all want to turn my commission into merch, I would not mind.
Oh, the Toast Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
That'd be pretty sweet.
No, we have not sold a My Friend Toast merch yet. That's really disappointing.
Hey guys,
In that
we have a
case,
merch
if
store.
you wanna promote that one, maybe you should move it to the top. If you want to promote that one, maybe you should move it to the top of the list then.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'll do that. Yeah, when you get a chance, will you show the Friend Toast art?
No. Keep
my friend
on,
toast?
keep on this lady.
But anyway, speaking of this lady, I was thinking of a first name, or a given name. How does the name Shimizu sound to you guys?
Shimizu.
Yeah.
I like the rice. Naming her the whatever. What was it that you said the name was for rice?
Gohan, you mean?
No.
Well, Gohan is
something-
meal,
it was something
so-
else.
Gohan is meal. It can mean rice, but it's more than just rice.
Oh, okay.
Looking at this
Yeah.
really makes me have to sit down and like come to
Also,
the realization
Tony,
that
there's
my
going through the
style.
movie.
Because like breakfast can be like Asa Gohan or something. I'm
Wow.
not saying it right.
Wow. And I was saying, looking at this has to make me really sit down and like realize that I have no set style. It doesn't exist. I go from this to this. What happened?
So what was the one
You have-
that was?
My level
you
of
are
effort.
you can adapt. That's important.
My level of effort is what changes, I think. But yeah, okay, there you go. All right. I did see some people asking in the chat for introductions again on who she is.
So this character does not currently have a name yet. We're actually hoping we can come up with one during the stream. So if you guys have name suggestions for her, please post them in the chat. She is of Japanese descent. She is a little older. She's actually one of our older characters that appears. She's going to be in her early to mid 40s. And she is a politician. She is the public face of effectively the lottery government thing that, is a major player in the world of Czech. And so in each major region of the world, they have a representative as kind of their public face and communication with the local government, i.e. in this case, Japan's government.
She's kind of a badass, too.
She is kind of a badass, yes.
Just a little bit.
Who was the one that said Shizumu? So to
Shimizu.
sink sun setting, get immersed. So Shizu is actually kind of like you could just image Shizu as like a downward arrow, and that's its like meaning. I now understand why Shizukaze, for like be quiet, makes sense. Ooh, I learned something today.
Japanese is very particular.
Yeah. So kind of a down or quiet or downcast, dejected, depressed, immersed. It can also mean immersed, like getting into something, setting of the sun, to go to the bottom of.
Did I say?
Real quick, sorry. Himiko is too close to Himika, but thank you for the suggestion.
I know she's of Japanese descent. She strikes me more as like a Vivian. That's just me.
Thank you for joining us, Joe.
I like that name. I like that name.
But yeah, a Himiko would be a funny thing because like that's a thing, that's a meaning. But yeah.
There was also a name of.
By the way, everyone, she is
between 189 AD and 248 AD for 59 years.
She is an antagonist, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
In case there was any wondering, she is an antagonist.
And that's all that can be said as of now.
Yep.
Himiko goes all the way back to like Chinese stuff. Cool.
Aoki Shiho? What does Aoki actually mean?
Fucking Doger, Sam.
Nice, Doger.
I'm like considering giving you guys the name that I have for the character that I want to do in one of my webcomics, but so it stands for 1 second.
Don't suggest it unless you are alright with us taking it.
Yeah. So it's
okay, so...
It means 1 second eternity.
Ooh, I like that. And Elysian Aoki is actually a surname. It is not a primary or first name.
Oh, suppose Shimizu. No, Shimizu is different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't name your kid Water. Mizu. That's water.
Honestly, it's a popular name.
That you have now made Doger upset.
You know what? I don't care. I stand by that. Don't name your kid Water.
His name is not Water. His name is River. But yeah. River is a name? That's great.
I mean, if you're gonna name your kid after a beverage that everybody drinks, like Ginyu, is a great name.
Ginyu is a beverage? That's funny.
It's milk. Ginyu.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Are the other Ginyu Force members drinks? Is that their gimmick?
I don't know.
What's a Jace? What's a birder?
Probably something disgusting.
If they're all drinks, that's so funny, and it's also so on brand with Akira Toriyama.
Of course, it says she's an antagonist, right?
Yes. In what manner? We can't talk about yet.
Yeah, however...
All right, as Dazel asks, Tony, I have a question. Out of all ideas you had, which is the one you are most proud of? It's
either going to be something involving clam chowder and a can opener or Niagara Falls.
Or starting
Okay, so first of all, that's a very broad question. Can you narrow that down a little bit?
Are we talking about his favorite video game thing? That actually still doesn't narrow it down a lot, because then it's like favorite video game thing playing normally, favorite video game you broke into oblivion. That is the most vague question I've ever seen. I have to be honest.
Yeah, can you narrow it down a little bit, because that is like I could make a whole stream answering that one question alone with its current wording.
Yeah, I'm proud of a lot of ideas.
Yeah, and for different reasons probably. Yeah. This was my most creative. This was my most ingenuitive. Yada yada.
That was so close.
Yada, what? That's not what I... Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that one.
It is Ajiru Dokuhebi? Yeah, Ajiru Dokuhebi.
What? 7. At 7, yeah.
By the way, guys, I will need to duck out here in about 30 minutes for a little bit. I gotta go direct someone.
Yep.
Okay, so he has narrowed it down. Guess in a bridge. Okay. Huh. That's a tough one. That
is not a tough one. Your favorite, your best idea of all is One Piece Abridged.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the...
You're very welcome.
I would like, well, in One Piece, okay, let's go down the line. What was your favorite addition, favorite idea for pretty much each one of our current ongoing series? What was your favorite thing that you came up with One Piece? And if you can't talk about it yet because it's in the next thing, then just say pass.
We'll go chronologically, actually. So we'll start...
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, because we don't have that many series. Let's go down the whole fucking list.
That's what I said. Just do one for all of them. What's your favorite? What's your favorite, most creative? The thing that you liked the most that you came up with?
Hang on, Tony. While you think of that, I think Jairu actually fits very well. The rough translation is agile.
Given what we have planned for the character, I want to go with something different. But thank you.
Agile and speed's not exactly what this is about. I need water.
Just because she could be agile and speedy and dangerous doesn't mean I want her name to reflect that. I want it to reflect something a little different given what we're going to be doing with the character.
That's fair.
But so we'll start. You know what? We'll start with the very beginning. We'll start with, God forbid, Fooly Cooly.
Destroyer of worlds.
For those of you who don't know, the very first abridged series that PhatDogStudios ever did was Fooly Cooly Unabridged. And I say unabridged because at the time, there wasn't a second season to Fooly Cooly. And we had more episodes in our abridged series than the actual anime did itself.
Is that on the YouTube?
It's privated and unlisted on the YouTube, yes.
Okay, so we can't list it. Okay, we can't link to it.
Having the link isn't even enough. You even if you have the link, it doesn't work. You actually have to be logged into the PhatDogStudios channel to actually see it.
Those are occasionally I'll trum it out of the vault and I'll share it with people I'm in a call with if like that comes up and they bug me enough about it. But it takes a lot of bugging. But
how dare you bury my first? No, it wasn't my first ever voice role, but it was my first voice role for you.
Yep.
Hey Tony, consider this me officially bugging you about it.
Yeah,
I'm bugging too.
We'll talk later. Anyway, so
why don't we try to create our own internal multiverse when we don't have a continuity or a fan base? Yeah, that idea didn't go far.
No, it didn't, and that's why Purple Eyes, even though he did it after us, his stuck because he had the fan base.
That's how old we are. We actually predated Purple Eyes combining Code Geass and One Piece. We actually did that first. That is how old we are.
Purple Eyes as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we old.
Yep. He is a first gener.
Yep,
You have to remember.
Yep, Dogger and I were first gen abridgers. We started back before a lot of people. Like, I started shortly after HBI 2K started his Berserk abridged. But anyway, on to the actual question. Specifically with Fooly Cooly, it was, it was specifically what we did with making Darkon the main villain.
I can't believe this is a highlight, but it is.
I mean, he is. To be fair, Darkon, you are a villain.
What? What does that mean? What does that even mean?
Whatever you want it to mean.
Okay.
All out.
I'll be honest, I actually kind of like the name that Jack Cooper just suggested.
How many lines did I have compared to how many lines included Destroyer of World?
I don't remember.
I don't think there were that many lines that did not include in some category Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah, but Jack Cooper suggests the name Akatsuki Sato. I kind of like that actually, but we'll take that into consideration.
No, I dig it. I'm here for it.
I'm not a big fan of it because Akatsuki is actually a very relatively common.
Just because it's common doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
Yeah, so what? Anyway, so chronologically speaking, moving on from there, we have our Wind Waker abridged, which is still up on the channel if you want to go watch it. I don't recommend
I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, it is a good watch.
You're welcome to watch it. Again, it's some of our earlier stuff. But my favorite thing that we did with that one is kind of the series as a whole. And what I mean by that is Wind Waker was fundamentally kind of a tough one for video game abridgers to do at the time because Link, primarily most of the time, didn't have anyone to bounce off of in that. Like in Ocarina of Time, he has Navi. In Twilight Princess, he has Midna. In Majora's Mask, he has Tattle. But in Wind Waker, yeah, he had the boat, but the boat couldn't be taken into the dungeon with him except in a very specific case. So I floated the idea past Dogger of using a science term to make it work and to kind of tie in the universes again. And that is specifically an atavism, basically recurring trait of a distant ancestor, which in extreme cases can result in split personality. In this case, Dogger's Ocarina of Time link. So we combined Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker and brought them together.
About a 4 out of 10 must watch, but I mean, you do need to go back and watch it if you want to see some of our early stuff.
4 out of 10 must watch. The hell is this, IGN?
But my favorite thing about it though was, despite the less than stellar writing, one thing we did do very well with the writing that I am still very proud of to this day is the progression in character for specifically Wind Waker Link. He starts off as this bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, innocent youth who literally is abused by his family, and he's just like, yeah, it's life. What are you gonna do? And some fucking pirate comes on to him like he's gonna fucking rape the kid, and he's like, oh, he seems nice. He's complimenting. Exactly.
That was an accident. I didn't realize that it was keyed to both of my number pads.
It was appropriate.
So he starts off as this very young and naive kid, and just is excited to see the world. And through each misadventure, each dungeon, each just more traumatizing experience, he gets more and more jaded. And it all kind of culminates when he finally gets back to trying to rescue his sister again, and the sister is like, where the fuck have you been? And like, where's my telescope? And all this other stuff. And he's like, listen, I don't give a fuck about your telescope. I'm here to bring you home. And she's like, God damn, what happened to you while I've been away?
Yeah.
So
our first planned character development.
Yeah, so I really liked how that all kind of came together. We never finished it. We probably won't, but, this brings up Air Gear, or as we call it, Roller Skates Abridged.
Oh, boy, Air Gear.
Yeah, you can still see all of these episodes on the channel. I would prefer you just skip episode 1, please. It's bad.
Yep.
It's really bad.
It was our learning experience on what we no longer find acceptable as with just people.
Yeah. It was bad. But I think my favorite thing that we did there was Kaido. One of our characters, Kaido, voiced by Zana Uzumaki, the voice of Naotsugu, and the boat from Wind Waker. He's just... He's like Pinky, or he's like Brain, Joker, and Invader Zim all thrown together. That's the best way I can describe his character. And to kind of put it, to give you an idea, one of our characters, one of the antagonists, ended up effectively putting a hit out on the main character, Iki. And so Kaido is the one who took up the hit, effectively. So he's like, I gotta play games with this guy. You know, it's not, I can't just go kill him. There's no fun in that. So what does he do? He takes a fucking severed arm, carves "you know what this means" on it, and throws it at Iki.
I think that's funny.
Thank you. I'm glad you approve. He's like, what the hell? You know what this means? What does this mean? I don't know what this means. The hell does this mean? And then we cut to Kaido looking at him through binoculars, and he's like, he knows what this means.
That every now and again, that joke that was the first PhatDogStudios reoccurring joke. Yeah. Every now and again, someone would say in whatever context, he knows what this means, and the follow-up is always, I have no idea what this means. That was the origin of that running gag, and I swear I'm going to put it in check somewhere.
Fucking Tucker's gonna do that to Dolus.
I'm gonna have Lily do it to like almost everyone.
Yeah. It seems more like a Lily thing to do.
Actually, no, that's true. Actually, we made a reference to that joke in episode 3 of One Piece.
Correct.
Yep. When Crocodile goes into his basement and he sees all the crocodiles all fucked up, and he sees Mr. 3 lying there with a sign on him, it says, "You know what this means, Luffy." I mean, granted, it's horribly spelled, but that's just Luffy for you.
Yep. And then there, like, the punchline's different for that one, but at this point, if you've been around long enough, it's just a little Easter egg for like, oh god, it's this joke again.
Yeah.
We reached the point where the punchline is no longer necessary for the people that have been with us from the beginning.
Exactly, yes. Which, speaking of people that have been with us from the beginning, this brings up the literal oldest running gag that, truth be told, isn't funny, but it's so absurd that it's stuck around, and that is, you know, insert whoever you want. Like they're looking at someone they're lusting after.
Oh, so, God.
I wouldn't do to, what I wouldn't do to that person with a bowl of clam chowder and a can opener.
Okay.
And then, that's kind of that is pretty much the general reaction to the joke, even under the best of terms. It's just like, okay, that happened.
I use that joke constantly.
Wait, what?
It always gets great reception.
What do you mean, wait, what? Okay, let me do the joke for you.
I don't.
Oh boy, you sure have I like the curves you got, Gary. What I wouldn't do to you with a bowl of clam chowder and a can opener.
The joke being like, what the fuck would you do?
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like, what the hell would you do to this person?
What the hell did you just say to me? Never touch me and my child again.
Yeah, it's stupid. And it was the first running gag that we came up with, and that dates all the way back. That predates PhatDogStudios.
Yeah. That stupid joke kind of made PhatDogStudios a thing. It was our first piece of camaraderie.
Yeah.
That's a darn shame, because I think the second dumbest thing that came out of your mouth would have been more catchy, but that didn't happen until years later.
What was the second dumbest thing?
You're
Drunk bed, you're
oh,
high.
how did it go? Go to drunk bed, you're high.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did you just say to me? Did you just try to make a meme and then like go dyslexic?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so with that brings us to Soul Eater, or it's Soul Eater, the CMB files.
I entirely forgot about the Soul Eater one.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about Bleach.
No, that wasn't PhatDogStudios. That was not PhatDogStudios.
Technically speaking, you're right. That wasn't PhatDogStudios.
Even though you completely took it over and you had the vast majority in your control, it was still on a different channel, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't mind talking about it if you want.
We can talk about that after.
Yeah,
but we kind of took over another person's abridged series for a while.
We do that often, honestly.
No, we don't.
No. We took over their channel, not them coming to us.
Now, hold on.
By us,
that sounds really bad without context.
They offered it to us.
This fairy tale count.
This is why 100% democracy can end up biting you in the ass.
Yeah.
Especially when you let other people come in and bring their friends, and now we have a majority vote. So
the Soul Eater CMB files, that was our attempt to kind of tie together Fooly Cooly and Soul Eater. We took the events that happened in Fooly Cooly and we carried it over, and we had, because there were a lot of characters that looked very similar to characters from Fooly Cooly. So for example, is his name Spirit? Maka's dad. That's Spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spirit looks like Amurao from Fooly Cooly if he grew his hair out and didn't have those ridiculous eyebrows.
It's so weird too.
Medusa looks like a longer-haired blonde version of Haruko Haruhara.
Mm-hmm.
Just shit like that.
So Soul Eater was the spiritual, not the spiritual successor. It was the spiritual sequel.
Yeah,
Fooly Cooly, because that makes sense.
And I like that we did that, but this is gonna sound bad, but my favorite thing that we did with that was I finally had an excuse to use the Angel theme song as an abridged opening. that and Snake voicing Blair the Witch was fucking comedy gold.
It was pretty good, but a lot of people was a stick in the mud because they were all like, this is racist, and I'm just like, it's a cat, dude.
Yeah. No, nowadays we absolutely would not get away with that, so we're not even going to talk about that.
That was funny, huh?
It was funny.
It was from a different time zone.
Sorry. Distortion Devil. The voice of our Nyanta, our crocodile, our he also voices Jin Sakura in our Check.
He is
he got Jin? Nice.
Incredibly talented voice actor, and he does way more than just like our show.
Yeah, you guys may recognize him from Takahata's D&D The Untouchables. He's in that. He also voiced Broly's dad in the abridged Broly movie.
It's not Untouchables.
The Unexpectables.
Yeah. Unexpectables, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I actually watched that shit. I'm a little offended.
Sorry.
I need to catch up on it though. I've not.
Did we actually answer what our favorite part of the Soul Eater was? I had to go get a drink.
Yes, I
really enjoyed working on it as a whole because the footage was just really nice to work with. It was relatively high quality.
I have to do the obligatory hashtag Miki save.
Yep.
Hasn't been that long, but okay.
But what came after? What did we do after Soul Eater? What actually happened chronological?
We did Sword Art.
Also, Miki, check your.
Right, our Sword Art.
Sword Art, and then there was the break, and then LHA.
Yeah, so with Sword Art, that was sort of our first big breakout where we had a huge influx of subscribers. We went from like 700 subscribers to like 5,000.
Yeah, and we've had another like thing in the works related to it, but it's been slow process because other things have been priority.
It's been slow process, and the landscape of copyright has changed dramatically since the Sword Art.
Caleb, I'm glad you approve. But for the Sword Art thing, I think I enjoyed what I enjoyed from that was the fact that, well, we turned the entire first season into one episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my favorite thing though from that had to be like my favorite joke from that absolutely has to be the either well, look at all the fucks I give, cue the music.
Hey Tony, can you do me a favor? Can you drag Jared from Gaming Voice down into the stream? I went ahead and got permission from Miki.
Yeah, I was like, when is someone going to mention +3 against crabs?
Gonna say Jared's been like around since the old days.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
But I have to ask.
How would you like that, Miki, as a like weapon upgrade? You have you're gonna go do it with her. I need protection. Make me a sword with like +3 against crabs or something.
+6.
Oh, it's +6.
+6 against.
Hi, Jared.
So like the joke being is he goes to a blacksmith, like, hey, I need a disease resistance potion, and she's like, I'm a blacksmith. He's like, so can't you make a sword with like +6 against crabs? And then she goes, you need to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, the sword with +6 against crabs, and then you realize what he means. It's just great.
But the one thing that I actually kind of regret doing with that was the whole "fuck you, no fuck you" joke. Because
I cannot believe that comment thread kept going constantly for 2 years.
Actually,
it might still be going to this day.
Actually, it was ongoing for 4 years. It stopped recently.
Oh wow!
What video was this?
It's the first or second Sword Art.
Yeah,
tell him.
Sword Art online.
There's like it's like a 5,000 reply thread, and it's just people replying "fuck you," but no "fuck you," no "fuck you." It just goes like that for 5,000 or something.
Yeah, no, I wasn't aware of this. Now I have to provide my.
It's on one of the videos. It's on one of the Sword Art videos.
That poor guy's notifications. The top guy's notifications are screwed forever.
Yeah. So then from there, Log Horizon. Now this was a very interesting case actually, because we had decided that we wanted to do it, and then not 2 hours later, Team 4-Star announced their Tiba contest.
Yeah, that was funny.
And like we were planning on like we were literally talking like, all right, we're gonna do this slow, we're gonna do this right. We want to make sure that we make this as good as we can. So even if it takes us a few months, we're gonna take it nice and slow and get this ready. Fucking the Tiba thing came out, and they're like, well, fuck, maybe we can do this, in a month. And my requirement was, I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that, but we are not going to sacrifice quality as a result. So if we can't do this and make it good in the time frame, we're not submitting it for Tiba. Thankfully, we could, and we did.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically,
and then everything exploded from there.
Specifically,
my
two favorite things from that, specifically my contributions that actually had the most staying power were the EA and menu. Those were mine. Those are my contributions, and they stunk.
Yep.
So, specifically the EA, you're in the game.
Well, look at our Discord server. We have Dave's as a default rank. That's a Sword Art thing. Not Sword Art.
Nope.
Log Horizon.
Log Horizon, yes.
Like that started here. All of it started here.
And now, not Slime, because I don't have any part in writing Slime, but oh, you know what? The other thing that I really like for Log Horizon, and this is another one of my big contributions that took literal years for payoff, and that was the Carry On Wayward Son cover.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, phenomenal.
Thank you. I shit you not. That was planned since episode 2.
Yep. Custom music sung by one of our own.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
See-
planned
see-
since episode 2.
See,
Oh, sorry. Custom cover is what I should
Yeah.
say. Be
Yeah.
specific. Yeah.
So I wanted to make a point here quickly.
Go ahead.
When it comes to a lot of our projects, the way like we've connected them and things like that, like LHA being connected to Slime, our older shows being connected to each other. The main reason for that is because it shares writers. So chances are, if a show shares writers with another show, there might be a joke here or there or two that connects them.
Oh, but
In fact,
that's
I
any show.
recall, I'm fairly certain there was a can opener joke in one of our Log Horizon episodes.
I mean, I'm
Was
not
there?
saying it's not possible, but I mean, one of the main reasons that like One Piece is its own separate thing is because Richie's not writing for it.
That is fair.
And now it's One Piece. In fact, this is actually really good because we have all but one of the writers here for One Piece. Chibi is off doing Final Fantasy, so unfortunately, the last writer is not here. But
Tony, before we get into that,
Sure.
guys, make sure you follow us on all of our social medias.
yes,
Facebook page, Twitter. Do we have an Instagram yet? We don't have an Instagram yet, do we?
no, we don't have an Instagram.
Yeah, but
We
Instagram
need,
is
we
just-
need one.
we isn't that mostly photos and shit?
Yes. However,
Miki
there's
streams.
some other alternative uses for it. But yeah, make sure you follow us on all of our socials.
That
Sorry
Twitter-
about that.
Twitter needs some.
As someone who is in charge of the Facebook social, and I've been kind of busy the past few months, I do apologize. It is not updated nearly as much as it needs to be. But now that I'm on a regular schedule, it will be updated with our schedule, as it comes up and things like that.
The Twitter is
Woohoo.
updated regularly. That's for sure.
The Twitter is updated regularly. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well.
Oh yeah, Twitter needs some love. Like seriously.
We've gotten a lot of followers recently, so that's nice.
Recently, but,
We've gotten a lot of followers. No, we've gotten a lot of followers on our alternative social media things, such as our Facebook, in the past month. Like we've gotten a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they're well, yeah, there's big push, but also it helps that we've pumped out like 2 new videos and kind of
within a couple hours of each other.
yeah, like no, and then also like the taking on of the Smuck Squad's
Not schmuck.
or
Slap
no,
happy chap.
Slap happy chaps.
Yes. Ah.
You're gonna get us in trouble, Doger.
I caught myself right at the end there. Shut up. I realized as soon as I said that. I was like, no, it's gotta be the slap. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is great. Even though it's old and there's some parts that I'm just like, oh, this could have been done better. It's still amazing.
Also, the channel isn't in any imminent danger right now, which is
That is true. Which is
phenomenal.
knock on wood.
All right. Well, yeah.
But,
funny
so-
how many people didn't get the Dave reference. That we knew that. We knew that to the point where that's why that's one of Akatsuki's lines calling out the people who didn't get it. That we already knew people weren't going to get it because it's that old. But yeah, One Piece.
We're gonna run into problems several times with that aspect because we're older people and
We're old.
we kind of have like an audience of like 20 to 30-year-olds, maybe a little younger than 20, depending.
Like
I
I'll play
mean-
Running in the '90s. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm 30. What does that mean?
Yeah,
Tony,
proof.
you have actual access to the analytics. What's our primary viewer base?
I will check that one.
35?
I have to take off here for a little bit soon, so I will check that when I get back. But
So One Piece. In that case, we have to go to One Piece now while he has
Yeah.
time.
So
Yes.
with One Piece, and I'm gonna once I'm done talking about my personal favorite on that one, I'm gonna I hand it off to Doger and Cody, and they can talk about some of the stuff that we've gone through for this, because there's so much interesting behind the scenes stuff for One Piece that is just so much fun.
The whole evolution of how it came to be, and like the evolution of like using
Hey, Dogger, hold off on that, but I gotta take off here like soon. So, give me.
Yeah, go for it. I'm around.
Doger was excited.
One Piece is like my baby, man.
Ooh, excuse me. Just a moment. Ooh, okay.
It's a little sad that it's all like, what was your favorite thing for abridging? I have a contribution to PhatDogStudios, but it's not abridging, so I don't know when to say it.
Yeah. So, very, very specifically, so with One Piece, the kind of direction that I was kind of, leading it was, and it's not. I think we did a pretty good job that it wasn't like all up in your face about it, but it is a social commentary. And the idea being that, the people at the top are fucking monsters. And they have to be monsters to get there and stay at the top. Although it is kind of telling kind of a weird story, because at the end of the day, the monsters stay in power. So it's kind of telling kind of a weird story there, but at the same time, though...
No,
that's real
Welcome
life.
to real life.
Yeah, but one of the things that was that we hated the fact, at least rather I hated the fact. I can't speak for Doger, Chibi, or Cody, but I hated the fact that they called themselves pirates in the actual show, and I'm like, you're not fucking pirates. You're an adventurer group. You are D&D players, and you're not pirates. Stop calling yourself pirates. You're not pirates. You don't act like
he had the Naruto ninja epiphany, but for One Piece.
Yeah, they don't really sure they steal shit from now and again, but for the most part, it's like food. Like they steal a lot of food in One Piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, stealing is about as most piratey as they get. They don't really go and just kill people for no reason. And they don't really kill people, really. Shit.
Yeah, so that was my biggest thing about it. Like, that was kind of annoying to me. So I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna make them actual fucking pirates, and additionally, we're gonna flip the paradigm, because it's I hate that it's like all these fucking these people in power are like portrayed as like, oh, these benevolent leaders, when really, let's be honest here, they would be fucking terrible people. So
also, JJ, that would be a better question suited for Richie.
Oh, what?
Panic at the Disco for the opening song for Long Horizon.
Oh,
the fundamental answer is Menu said no. Menu is basically post Battlefront 2.
Hi, Richie.
Hi. I like
Richie.
Panic at the Disco, which is why that's the whole reason.
and
You made two questions. I'm sorry.
There's no great mystery or anything else behind it. I just like Panic at the Disco. That's all.
Yep.
Oh, perfect timing. Like, I didn't even realize you had joined the call, whatever that question was.
I had joined the call like maybe a minute before you said anything, and then I heard my name and I was like, wait, what?
He wanted to join in on the Dave situation. So
Yeah,
by the way,
because people were asking about the Dave thing. But
all right, so
please continue with One Piece. Sorry,
Miki, I want to apologize. We already have gone over the numbers, so I temporarily removed that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I mean, realistically speaking, the only reason why we set any kind of limitation on it in any case was just to kind of counteract some of the chaoticness. But I think since we've done that, most of the people who joined...
It's toned down.
Yeah, most of the people who joined, I think, took it to heart, the reason why we did that, and so they're not exploding everything anymore. So
yeah.
I didn't even know until like I heard Richie's voice and I was like, wait a minute, when did Richie get here?
Richie here.
I mean, to be fair, I'm normally quiet.
because of moderator override, it was actually when the number was still there, we were at 8 out of 6, and then we just got rid of the number.
It does, yeah, it doesn't
So-
matter.
With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and because I'm gonna get ready to hop out here in a minute or so. So I'm gonna hand it over to Doger and Cody, and they can talk about the experiences we've had with One Piece.
I mean, that's cool and all, but
Yeah.
before you dip out, I just
Yep.
think I finished the liner. I have a couple of things to clean up, but
She got that like fucking librarian look. Like I'm gonna scold you and you're gonna like it.
Bring it on.
I
Bring
feel
it
like I
on.
need to make changes now.
Oh my.
Yeah. Just like I just happen to be into that. Let's do this.
No kink shaming in the guild. No kink
Yeah, I just imagine like someone's like looking at her. It's like, dude, she looks like a librarian that's gonna scold you, and I just happen to be into that, so it's good.
Oh my god. Anyways, before you dip out, the question is do you any changes, anything to fix?
No, I really like it.
All right.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you better.
Lastly,
She wasn't actually asking for your opinion. She just wanted you to know that it doesn't matter.
Praise me, Vic.
Also, hi Wraith. I didn't realize you joined as well.
People are sneaky.
That's because I'm a ninja.
I think Richie was gonna say something though.
Yeah, I was gonna say before you leave, we only have Tony. We only have 24 hours left before Crocodile assumes the presidency of Alabasta.
Oh my god, right?
What?
Okay. All right.
We're not actually talking politics. We're like, okay, if we could take political and just throw it into One Piece, so that's kind of like we've been making jokes back and forth about Crocodile for president for a while.
Yeah. So I'll be back in 20 to 30.
I'm sorry. It's still suspicious that Richie is here.
It's always
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
Yep.
Take care.
So, Duggar, Cody, what else about One Piece for the question of like your favorite stuff that you contributed into it?
Huh.
If you need time to think, I have a way to stall you for some time.
If I could go back to the previous Dave comment, that's a good.
Oh, go ahead.
Stall. Okay,
Go for it.
so we kind of dropped a hint, and it was kind of a blatant hint in LHA 2, because Akatsuki referred to Menu
I'll
as
be back.
How.
Yeah, she
And
does that from time to time.
that's a big clue as to the Dave reference, and dude, we straight up said what it was.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't say the name of the movie, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been.
we were kind of blatantly obvious in LHA 2 without actually saying the name of the movie. And for those of you that still don't get the reference, I hate to break it to you, I'm already writing episode 12, which is the finale for LHA. I wrote two new scenes today on the script, and I still have no plans to actually give away the Dave reference. So it may be a mystery we take to our graves.
There's a ton of replies.
Or you
to
can just
that.
read chat and look at the guy who said it out loud.
Oh yeah,
But I'm not
or you can
pointing
just
to
read the
who.
chat.
I'm not pointing to who though. You guys have eyeballs. Go read.
There's several comments.
I don't believe you.
in
I don't
multiple
think I have
episodes.
eyes.
There
Or
are
you could be a
several
man of
comments-
culture.
Yeah, there's
I don't
several
have
comments-
eyes. I can't see them.
There's several comments in multiple episodes where they have where a commenter has straight out said, "Hey, this is where the reference is from." So you can just go.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I've replied that 3 times. to that.
If you don't know at this point, you're actively avoiding the answer.
Yeah, I mean, or as we say in the biz, you're a filthy casual. So
Was that enough stall time for you, you guys? Do you have
I
something
like
to say
that.
about One Piece now?
lastly, I
it.
want to
Luffy
say
is a
to Cody, congrats, man. We got the first episode of 7 Deadly Slaps up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. I'm grateful.
That means we put out 3 pieces of abridged content within a week. Like, holy crap.
Yay!
God, this is like 2002
I mean-
abridging.
Sure, it was delayed, but
Oh God,
I mean, yeah, 2 of them were delayed. Initially, it was Slime 7 was going to come out in November, and then we weren't ready, so we moved it to sometime in December. And then I realized, hey, let's just put it out on Christmas Eve. and then we got it done around the 18th. So we put it up. We were ready to go on the 24th, but fighting copyright is what it is. And then we got all those strikes, so we couldn't release LHA 11 on the first. We wanted to. It is what it is, though. Sorry. Back to One Piece.
Also, it's kind of a shame because she left, but I was about to say, look at her fidgeting with those pixels. She's shifting pixels around, guys. That's how good she is. You just can't tell her that, even though we always
Fine
do.
detail is awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I did make sure.
Oh, Dogger's not here anymore.
Cody, let's talk about Abiru. No.
Lord.
Did you see your dialogue that you have to?
Yeah, I did, and oof.
Yeah.
That's a big oof on me, dude.
Oh yeah, but that's kind of just how I wrote the characters to do. Like, if you think that's bad, just be glad you don't have to be involved in either of the two scenes I just wrote for LHA, because it's like vicious arguments between a couple of people. I mean, one of your characters is mentioned, and not necessarily in the most positive of lights, but still.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fair. Very fair.
We're not gonna say what Sojiro did, but Sojiro did something.
Yeah, he did.
And that's all the hints they get.
He did, and yeah, that's true. All of that is true.
All of that, Sojiro did do something.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I have to the big question that we've kind of been answering this entire time. I kind of have a different angle for it because we had to narrow it down for the other people for a bridge work. But very frustratingly, I have my own favorite addition to the PhatDogStudios legacy, and I hate it that this is my big contribution, but it is what it is. And that is, unfortunately, against all of my hate, Magnum Magnus in PhatDog Wrestling. Why did my guy... all that happened was I went to him and I said, you know what you need? You need a malleable, usable, do whatever you want with him bad guy. I just looked him in the face and said, make him a bad guy, and then whatever else you want to do, here is a heel for you to use as you wish. And then I guess the game heard me, and he started to fight in-game like an asshole. And then everything just spiraled from there, and now he is the most hated person in all of PhatDog Wrestling.
What was the question, by the way? I missed it.
Well, the question was just what is your favorite contribution? Period. Like what was your favorite thing? And we're like, holy crap, that's way too vague. And we try to narrow it down to just abridged work.
Okay.
And then we kind of been going on a history trip on what was your favorite contribution to every one of the series, and we've made it back to One Piece now.
Okay.
What great contributions did you love that you added to PhatDogStudios and its legacy?
To PhatDogStudios or just to One Piece? Because
at this point we can just talk about whatever.
Okay. Just starting with PhatDog overall, just my biggest contribution that I'm proud of for this was probably just all of the craziness that we spent on with Log Horizon Abridged episode 10. Like just all of the crazy amount of work and stuff, taking like the silly ideas that we had when we were kicking around the script for episode 2, and Tony was like, you know what, later on we should really have Lanessia do the speech from Independence Day. And I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And then when I finally sit down to start writing it, that, and then like bringing the music and like, I mean, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, probably the best decision that was ever made was just me contacting Calvin and being like, hey man,
oh my god,
you want to come do audio editing for us and we pay you? And he's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, yeah. So bringing Calvin on as our audio editor, as our first full-time audio editor, is probably the best contribution I made.
Where's my glove?
It's just, I knew him before. As far as One Piece would go, I think probably my favorite contribution was actually being able to putting X-Men the X-Men cartoon theme song in the fight with Crocodile. Just being able to get away with that's still always my favorite thing. The most annoying thing is, of course, anytime Tony's like, "Oh, we're absolutely going to use the crab rave." I'm like, no. It hurts. It hurts my brain. As far as slime, thing I'm probably the most proud of is just how well it's grown and how much people have kind of attached to it. I don't have a particular, I love everything about slime, so it's kind of hard to, Slime's my baby. I write it, I direct it, I cast it. It's like I'm super invested in Slime Abridged, so it's hard to pick one thing. As far as LHA 10 or as far as LHA goes, probably my favorite contribution is just writing a Godski. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk about it, but there's a scene with the kids that I just finished writing that I sent to Tony, and he was like, I have some thoughts. And then I was like, I got him in a call and I was like, what are your thoughts? And we went over and we fine-tuned it a little bit. So at least one scene in episode 12 has already gone through the second draft. And it was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of yelling, and it was just all over the place. And oh, it's so good. I can't wait. Oh, all right. Fingers crossed that everything goes well with Slime 8, because if we're able to manage to keep Slime 8 up, that means all the rest of the stuff that we've had planned, we can move forward with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abridging wise, the original content we absolutely can move forward with.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers, toes, legs, whatever you gotta cross it.
Head, shoulders, and toes.
I don't know if I can cross my shoulders.
That doesn't sound healthy.
I'm already going to physical therapy for one of my shoulders. I don't think I should try that.
I would like to say my favorite contribution was the fastest recording session ever.
Oh?
Yeah, premiered for Slime.
Funny enough, he showed up quite a few times in episode 2 of season 2 of Slime today.
Yes.
All I can think is this voice sounds wrong. I don't hear Rick going,
Oddly enough, taking the exact
the
thing.
dwarf that doesn't speak. So, if you're an executive producer, if you chat with us long enough, maybe you too can just randomly get some background vocals in an episode. You never know.
You definitely can. However, there are requirements that still need to be met.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. We have to
actually being able to act.
Microphone quality is also important.
That too.
Recording space, very important.
Patreon. Did you guys know we had a Patreon?
Oh no!
We have a Patreon?
I was gonna be like, "Where's Calvin when we need him?" And he's getting ready for his show.
Did you know we have a Discord? Because we have a Discord.
That reminds me. We are working on a new Patreon video, by the way, and that's not
What?
Yeah, we're working on a much better Patreon video.
But is it at least going to still have the line?
No, it's not going to be funny.
How dare?
We're doing a serious.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I had to change everything. We're doing a for realsies Patreon ad. So
That's
Realsies.
suspicious as all hell.
actually
Did
thinking
you know
about it.
it's being sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends?
Miki, I should probably add you to that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nifty.
Uh,
I'm always happy to be included.
basically, it's going to be mushy and sappy because it's going to be a lot of us talking about. We're going to share one story about how the Fat Dog Patreon has affected us in a positive light, and it's kind of like a giant thank you to all of our patrons. So,
Aww. That's
we're getting
cute.
in the field. We're getting in the field. The field.
Oh, you boy, the feels.
And going back to the PDW talk, that reminds me, I have to contact Carson really soon to get him to write his lines, because I just left it up to him, and I've already talked about this publicly on the Twitter account. Carson is going to be writing a scene as Riegard where he's basically doing a wrestling promo for Tempest. Because Riegard the Goblin King has created a wrestling federation in Tempest. Yeah. We made jokes about this. We made jokes about this every recording session that he was in, and I'm finally making good on my promise. So there we go. There's a little behind the scenes info. You get into a voice chat with me, and you get me if we get to discussing this topic enough. Yeah. just random chats with Carson is how Great Sage came about in PDW.
And now he's king.
Some silly shit. Also, thank you to everybody that's thanks to everybody that's joined the Discord. Really, really appreciate it. It's good to know that that thing at the beginning of Log Horizon really worked. I did not expect Slime to kick off the way it did, and now I feel bad that I didn't put the same thing at the beginning of Slime. I'm like, no.
I forgot that Great Sage is king of the ring now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Menyu's corrupted by the cure.
Oh yeah, the cure stuff.
Oh god.
Oh, you haven't seen in a while?
No, I haven't watched in a long
A lot of crazy things have been happening.
A lot of fun things have happened. Apparently, I actually was tag champions with Jared there for a minute.
Yep.
What's going on with Kermit? What's going on with the Kermits?
Not much yet, but we'll see if something happens. There's a new the big draw-in for Fat Dog Wrestling right now is that there is a belt that is up for grabs every single show now. The Internet Championship.
Wow.
And the audience votes on who gets the next shot at it out of a list of 4.
Wow.
So
that's how we got Magnum Magnus
every
back.
episode now. You gotta watch every episode now so that you can vote who's going to be in the next Internet Championship shot.
I hate to be that guy, but I didn't watch every episode before.
Well, yeah. Well, neither did I.
Wrestling's not my thing. Wrestling's not.
To be fair, you're busy.
Not my thing with that.
But
I'm crazy busy.
But these jerks, whether they realized it or not, voted for Magnus for Internet Championship, and he took it. Magnus was fired for almost a year because I wanted him dead, and you guys voted him back into the show. I don't care. His name was question marks. You voted him back.
To be honest, if we knew it was Magnus, we would never have voted.
That's not true. I definitely would have voted for him still because I'm an asshole.
I didn't vote. You can blame
Now
me.
he's back, and now he's like, "Oh, I'm a good guy." Sure, right, totally.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a heel's turned babyface.
I don't buy it for half a millisecond. Half of a gnat's dick of a second.
Yeah, Ari. Everybody in the chat. I want to say this really quick. Shout outs to 100% shout outs to Calvin for his audio engineering prowess. We got Ariane back, and she's the one that had previously been cleaning up all of our audio for the vocals. So she'll be back with Slime 8 and LHA 12 and any other stuff depending on how Slime 8 goes. If things go well, we'll be back. People are always going to do something to make you mad, Richie. Yeah, but I'm a lot better at brushing it off now than I was, previously. I like to think
You've had a lot of practice.
Growth.
Well, yeah. Also, I had one hell of a great weekend, so that kind of makes up for it.
Oh, yay! What happened?
I got to see my niece for the first time in 4 years.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, she was 5 years old. She was almost 5 years old last time I saw her. She's almost 9 now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
They grow up so fast.
Well, last time I saw her was at my grandma's funeral, so it was nicer that this was a happier occasion.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh.
And then between my brother and I, we went to the mall and dropped like almost $200 worth of shit on her. So,
Aw, that's so cute.
yeah.
Precious.
And the funny part was that was on my birthday, and then my brother's birthday is tomorrow. Got like a bunch of cool stuff.
Nice.
Thankfully, you didn't get any weird shirts.
I'm here for the
I have
wholesome
returned.
content. Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Man,
What is
believe
the
it.
wholesome content in here?
Oh,
Is there any
whoa.
wholesome content?
Whoa.
Wholesome content.
Hi guys.
Here.
Just got finished playing Among Us.
Oh, Lord.
Extra suspicious. Almost as suspicious as
you just got finished playing Among Us.
Whoa.
Anthony just finished doing whatever he was doing. Doger also came back from who knows where. This is a big lobby.
Everybody jumped in all at the same time. It was great.
Can you
sus.
fill me in on what I missed?
Not a lot,
Not a lot.
As soon as you left and shoved everything off to talk about One Piece, Doger also had to go do a thing.
Yeah, no, he joined me we were directing for One Piece.
All right. And then the One Piece thing kind of went over to Richie for a while. And then we somehow started talking about how everyone in the universe hates Magnum Magnus. And then I think we were just about to circle back to the picture, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I answered the question of like the favorite things about the individual things in Fat Dog. I said my favorite contribution of Fat Dog was bringing on Calvin.
Oh yeah, Calvin as a whole, Calvin has been an absolute fucking blessing. He has he's really helped us. He really helped us bring our quality to the next level for our abridged content.
Also, Char, thank you for being so quick to get back with me on the schedule. Appreciate it.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yep.
So Jericho asks, so wait, you're making art, what's it for? Did you guys already answer that?
I don't
I
know.
didn't see it. No, this is for
We
chat.
have not answered that tonight.
Okay.
It's for an original series called Check.
Yep.
You
So
should
this
check
character
it out.
This character is currently unnamed, although the current
So, bud,
frontrunner name
Let me get a
suggested. Who's it suggested by?
and 2 Diet Cokes.
I don't
What
know,
was
but
the
Rick,
guy-
you're telling us your order right now, and I don't think we can help you with that, man.
Wait, what?
You shouldn't
Heard
get a
something about
Diet
2 Diet
Coke. Those
Cokes.
have more sugar.
Oh.
I don't work next door to the liquor store because I'm out of liquor.
Oh, right. It was Jack Cooper who suggested.
Oh,
it.
yes, that is correct.
So Jack Cooper, and we're currently taking names. So if you have a suggestion, please give it. She is Japanese. She is going to be,
A Billy Badass.
she is a badass. She's older, but she's also kind of a politician. And the current front running name for her is Akatsuki Sato.
It's always a Akatsuki.
Hey, I like the name Akatsuki.
I suggested Vivian.
Why does it always have to be a red moon? Why
I mean,
can't we change the paradigm? Blue moon. You know? Once in a blue moon. Aoitsuki.
But yeah, she is an antagonist, and yes, as Richie said, it is for one of our original IPs. Check.
Oh, okay, here we go.
And yes, this character will be open for auditions once she appears, which, truth be told, I think could be as early as turn 2.
Ooh.
Tony, just so
Speaking of turn 2 auditions, who all is going to be available for those auditions?
Awesome.
In conclusion,
okay,
Richie, please go.
Tony, that reminds me, you messaged me a little bit ago to tell me about, hey, you need this specific date. That's cool. We're no longer doing Infinity Fridays.
oh, you're not? Okay.
No, I killed it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Infinity Fridays has been dead for like 3 weeks at least.
We're not having meetings. We're still having meetings. We're just not doing it publicly anymore because we keep getting distracted by the audience and not getting stuff done.
That's fair. I understand.
That is
We
absolutely
are very distracting.
I mean,
Well,
Just
okay.
so-
Because I figured you hadn't done Infinity Fridays because of the channel. We haven't been able to do anything with it.
we
because
haven't
of
done
the-
Infinity Fridays in well over 2 months.
So
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Fridays.
Before the channel went down.
Before the channel went down, we stopped, and a lot of it was just because we were so effing busy. We thought we were like, oh, we'll do it like once a month or something. But yeah, Fridays are free at the moment.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Well, what we're planning on doing is Chibi and I are going to be getting the new Pokemon Snap game, and we're going to stream it.
Lovely.
I do know that at some
I too will be getting that too.
I know if I
like
don't
it.
make good
Friday
on
free
this.
for all.
Guys,
No,
hold up. I can't hear Richie. Say again, Richie.
I know one thing that I'm probably gonna have to do on one of these Fridays. We'll pick one. One Friday. It's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be a Twitch stream. But one of the Fridays, I have to make good on the promise that I swore I would do, and I'm gonna jump back into Steve Simulator and let them troll me endlessly. I hate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have to
yeah.
play Alien Isolation, and then when they donate bits or toss donations in, they can choose, like, depending on the donation amount, they can choose what sounds I hear from the donation to make it sound like maybe the alien has jumped out of a vent and is chasing after me or some shit. Like, they can throw me audio. Yeah. I have been avoiding it so hard, but I know I'm not going to be able to for much longer.
Later.
There's another thing that you've been avoiding that I'm not sure if you killed or not.
Oh, what am I?
Marek was asking about Beaufry.
Oh no! Oh, due to copyright reasons, there's no way I'm gonna be able to.
And all I can hear, and I can just hear the back of your head going, "Thank God."
Well, part of it is yes, but I know that. All right, here's the thing: Beaufry is not something I can do on my channel. However, that does not mean that Beaufry's dead. I didn't kill it. I'm waiting to see how things go, how things play out with Slime 8. Once LHA is done, and we're a good amount of the way into all the work we've got to do this year with Infinity's Light, if I have time, I'm going to sit down and write Beaufry, aka I hate people who only spec in one category. That's what I should just fucking call it. I hate it. I hate that show so much. I will tell you, I've really actually enjoyed So I'm a Spider, So What? That's actually pretty good.
It's kind of reminiscent of Slime in a way.
In a way, yeah, it was. It definitely felt like a Slime clone for about half of the first episode. And then you get introduced to other characters and you're like, oh, okay, so this is how it's different. You know, also, I've really been enjoying, and I've talked to Tony about this too, Jobless Reincarnation. Like, holy
Jobless Reincarnation is great.
I've seen the first.
Masuko Tensei, yeah.
The first 2 episodes are out. They're on Funimation. I highly support that you guys check it out. And guys, really quickly, like when I say support the official release, I'm not just talking about the shows that we abridge. Like, we're fans of so much stuff. We wouldn't be doing One Piece or Slime or Log Horizon or, well, okay, they wouldn't be doing Sword Art if they didn't love it. I have a very strong hatred for Sword Art, but there's reason for that.
Wait, hold up. How do we get
But
to
it's
Sword Art?
trash, I'll watch.
Because you have a Sword Art on the channel, and I was bringing up Sword Art because we don't just abridge shit that we don't like. Like, we genuinely have to like what we're.
Oh, yeah, no, we actually didn't like Sword Art. We did it fully to rip on it.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, okay. With the exception of Sword Art, which was just basically a giant FU to Sword Art. But from my understanding, every other series that's on PhatDog is a labor of love, and you should absolutely
Yes, absolutely,
including Air Gear.
Yes.
Tony's like, come, everybody, immediately go watch Air Gear. Please see the dark secret path.
He already talked about Please No Roller Skates episode 1. We already went there.
Like, there's so many good series out there that I would like to just do one-shots of, though.
Ooh, I like this. Hold up. Empire suggests the name Mizuki Fuyuki?
Fuyuki. Yeah.
It means river. It's another variation of water. Fuck that.
I like it, though.
Mizuki
Fukui.
Fuki? Is it? Yeah, it would either be Fukui.
Mizuki
No,
Fuki.
Fukui.
Mizu means water.
There's two U's in the last one.
That's another good one.
Mizu means water. He's just, going off about how, characters named Water are dumb that I went off on earlier.
So make a character that's really, really dope that's named after water. There you go.
Well, Fuki.
Go against the trope.
Fuki.
I mean, I thought the name Shizuku was good, but
Fortunate. The latter word means fortunate.
There you go.
I like
Saitama.
Fortunate water.
Just name her Saitama.
I mean, let me ask this: how the heck can water be fortunate?
By the way,
I'm
guys,
not going to. Okay, there. You need to go on.
Well,
all right, so collectively, this is what we need to raise money for next. Fat Dog trip to Japan. We need to go visit some temples. So this little lady here can get her some.
Slow it down there, cowboy. Let's get through COVID.
I have to.
Good fortune.
To learn more Japanese first.
Slow it down there, cowboy. Let's get through COVID first.
Right now, to visit Japan. You don't have to learn Japanese to visit Japan. Most of them are speak English very well.
Also,
I know, but still, I do sort of want to impress them. I mean, maybe I could go up and say "itadakimasu" whenever before I dig into something, or.
Would you like to take classes? Is that what you're asking?
I'm taking classes. Arigato Duolingo.
Yeah,
I literally live there and I barely speak Stanley.
Does not.
My mother lived there for 6 years and taught English as a second language in a bar, like conversational English, because they understand like Shakespearean English, because that's what they're taught.
Yeah, they're taught. This is a sea urchin. When the fuck are you ever gonna need to use that?
No, my uncle actually has been learning Spanish on Duolingo, and he's had some of the funniest sentences come up.
Yeah, and that's why I don't trust apps.
So apps are a great place for like base language founding, but you'll never learn the actual language until you speak with an actual native speaker.
Yeah, hang on. This is one Spanish sentence. Las ovejas tocaban violines en el lago, which means the sheep were playing violins in the lake. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
No. That sounds like a pitch for an anime. Let's be honest.
Can I bring up something that actually matters for the name?
Yeah,
because Japanese is kind of funny in the fact that there's more than one kanji for things. The other thing for Mizuki is beautiful. So she would be the fortunate, beautiful moon.
Huh.
I like that. With specifically the other kanji. I like that. A fortunate moon.
Also, could somebody please clarify this? How the fuck do you go from Usagi to Serena? That has been bothering me for
because once upon a time zone, we didn't have translations. We had adaptations.
Also,
they chose that word for a reason.
Where do you go how do you get from Makoto to Lita?
What was the boyfriend's name? I forget.
Tuxedo Mask?
Yeah, what was his English name?
Damien.
No,
Damien.
His Japanese name is Mamoru.
Yeah,
how do you get Damien from the Japanese word for protect?
His name is Mamo-chan.
So actually, guys, I want to take a moment to talk about the new
our Lord and Savior
Rimuru kid on the block, as it were.
Rimuruism. It is my religion.
We just posted the first episode of 7 Deadly Slaps on the channel today.
Yeah, talked about that. Yeah,
doing surprisingly well. Honestly, like I was expecting it to.
To be fair, it hit at a really good time. Like I said, we've dropped 3 episodes within a week. So while the other two are trending upwards in views and everything, it's a really good time for it to hit because that feeds into it.
Yeah, so
especially since the new season of 7 Deadly Sins is out.
I'm really
Which
happy.
the animation is still
Fucking
iffy
everything is
for,
out.
by the way.
I'm
I
really
mean-
happy.
I'm only
It's
watching it because of the story and the voice acting, but the animation is still.
Tony, at this point, I feel like we missed out by not doing a Dr. Stone abridged. And
Yeah.
dropping it.
I mean, how many people are doing Dr. Stone abridged?
I don't know because I
Not
haven't.
many.
At least 3.
I'm too busy with my face in a screen typing up scripts to be paying attention to what everybody else. Is
By the way, guys,
Team 4-Star did it.
hey, guys,
There's like another.
I need everyone to go check PhatDog chat real quick for me, please.
Oh yeah.
Got
My
it.
bad.
Oh.
Sounds like my sister has returned.
I believe Blood Yokai Studios did it. I'm
Blood
actually in
Yokai,
one of their videos. They are hilarious.
Miki, Kenneth Sato says, "Is this female antagonist like Miss Helsing?"
Integra.
It's funny that they say that because I did draw slight inspiration on the jacket, like being hung over the shoulders for her from Helsing's. So in a sense you could say that, but that really was honestly the only piece that I took inspiration from.
But anyway, going back to what I was saying, it has been received very well, and I'm very happy to see that, and that you guys are really liking what Cody, Legend by Design, and his cousin Mike, X-Dread, are bringing to the channel, and I'm very happy to see it so well received, and you guys can look forward to, assuming we don't have any major releases next week, to another episode of the 7 Deadly Slaps coming out next week.
Yay.
And with the rate that the episode should keep coming out. Yes, we do know that. Also, I feel horrible for putting down the voice actress that played Elizabeth. She did a great job, but she just wasn't available for episode 9 onward, so I filled in for Elizabeth from there.
That's
So
right.
you guys have that to look forward to. Episode 9 onwards, I play Elizabeth.
Desktop Adonis asks, heard auditions can happen for upcoming projects on the video today. Is it better to wait until things clear up with the strikes, or should I dive in head first? So first, things already have cleared up with the strikes. That's why we're actually streaming right now, because if the strikes hadn't cleared, we wouldn't be able to stream. And as for diving in head first, we make announcement videos for when the characters are open for auditions.
Yep.
Also, the Discord is a great place to stay informed on a lot of things. The Discord
For
gets
sure.
more information than the channel does.
And you get to see
Like-
cool stuff that other people do that may not necessarily show up on the main videos. Like all of our individual creators, myself, Cody, we all do, side projects as well, so you have the opportunities to see and hear about that too.
Yep. In fact, actually, last evening we were hanging out in general with a lot of the fans and some of the crew members, just shooting the shit and hanging out while Miki was creating this very beautiful illustration. If you want to flash it on screen one more time.
Oh, that one. You're so
So pretty. Also unsettling, but it's perfect.
It's got that nice mixture between dark yet nice at the same time.
I was wondering what that was about.
It looks so cool. It looks like something out of. It looks like I can't remember that character's name from Tokyo Ghoul, but she's very wild in a sense, and she looks like a boy. Wait, she looks like a girl, but is a guy. He looks like a girl, but is a guy.
From this, when I first saw the sketch for this, I thought of Blood Plus.
Yeah, I can see that. But by the way, the word you're looking for is scare-rousal.
So fucking dumb of you!
I'm not
comfortable with that term.
I just remember that joke we were talking about earlier, Tony. Oh, she looks cute. E.
He.
Say again, Rich. Yeah, you cut out on my end.
I said it reminds me of that joke we were talking about. Oh, she looks cute. He.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Miki, question for you.
Uh-huh.
Is she still gonna have that pink highlight?
Yeah. It's not.
Okay, cool.
I haven't done anything with the hair yet.
Okay, I wasn't sure what the process was. Thank you.
Always questioning me. Why you
Yep, I
gotta
gotta keep
question
you on your
me?
toes. Gotta keep
Dun-dun-dun.
you on your toes.
He does the same to me. Don't worry.
Why you gotta question me?
Hi, Zelda.
Yeah, Yuki just showed up too.
Aww.
I'm surprised you
Toby
guys
wanted to come in because I have food, but I refused.
I also just got food, so that's why I think she's probably hovering around. That's why I went AFK for a minute, is because I made a crock pot
Smells
chicken.
good in here. Give me
Ooh,
some
nice.
of that.
Dude, I brought raisins in, and he's like, "Ooh, food," and I'm like, "You're not gonna eat raisins, bro."
Tony, you should
You'll
really try
smell
this
it and
recipe.
walk away.
I should try the what?
Recipe. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I have a bunch of things I wanna cook once my foot is healed. But when I'm making tomorrow, I'm making onigiri tomorrow.
So this is super easy to make, and it doesn't require you to like really prep or chop anything up. You just have to like, when you buy the chicken breast, you just kind of have to cut the fatty pieces off of it. So even with your foot, you could probably still make it right now. But it's basically vodka sauce, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and 3 chicken breasts, and you throw it all into a crock pot. So first chicken breast, vodka sauce, a little bit of chicken broth, because it's my cat almost fucking died. Oh, Zelda. Okay, sorry. Chicken breasts first, vodka sauce. Add a little bit of chicken broth because you don't want it to be too thick, otherwise it'll start to burn on the sides of the crock pot. Throw in 1 bag of Parmesan cheese, 1 little square thing, like a packet of cream cheese, and set it on low for 5 to 6 hours. And then around about the 5th hour, throw in another bag of Parmesan cheese. It's a lot of cheese. And then
There's no such thing as too much cheese.
no, I didn't say too much.
Unless you are lactose intolerant.
Oh my! I mean, fair enough.
I mean, at that point,
Sorry, Shar.
but he just had surgery, so he's not lactose
God
intolerant.
made you weak. It's okay.
Exactly.
Gee,
Ooh.
you just insulted people that are lactose intolerant everywhere.
Sure did.
Mickey, be nice. Mickey, please be nice to Shar. She's one of the good ones.
I am nice.
Your intolerance is whether they're wrong.
No.
Actually, people who are lactose intolerant aren't weak. It's just that your nose can't stomach what happens to them.
Oh my gosh. It was just a perfect opportunity. I apologize
appreciate that.
to anybody
No.
that I offended.
You're fine. You're
No, you
fine.
did. I didn't think you did. I'm just giving you grief.
Oh, I know.
I've
Well,
lived with it for 17 years, so I'm fine.
Oh, thank you for
If you
forgiving me.
Mickey, for that comment, make sure to like and subscribe.
I'm lactose
anyway,
intolerant. I'm triggered now.
Wait, but the
All I could
recipe's
think
not
of
done.
was freaking Uncle Roger. It was like so weak, so.
That's where I got it from. You're so weak.
So what? You go your whole life, you just eat beef?
So Uncle Roger's kind of a sticky subject right now. We should probably steer away from.
Why?
Really? Don't tell me there's accusations against Uncle Roger. Don't.
No, not Uncle Roger.
No, I
okay.
think there was an issue in China that he almost like got killed.
He deleted. No, he didn't almost get killed. He deleted a video that he had with somebody who was against Beijing.
Mm-hmm.
And he deleted the video. Just didn't come out with a comment on it. But the very so it was a very Mr. Big China.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know that it's necessarily a hot topic. He took it down because they took problem with it. and that was really kind of the end of it. Like, people were upset that he took the video down, which is ridiculous because obviously, like, considering the implications of the video, shit, I would take it down too. I don't want to offend an entire fucking country's government.
So at the same time, you also have to understand, like, the person who he had done the video with was a major big China protester. Kind of along the lines of the Blizzard May situation, if you remember what that, however long ago that was. It was 2 years. It feels like it was a decade now.
I feel like this whole year has gone by so slowly.
I don't remember anything before 2020.
Oh my god, that's a mood.
I try to forget 2020.
I'm never forget 2020.
Yeah,
Oh shit, I remembered 9/11. I'm cured.
Oh, we get exact comedy now?
So, you add macaroni noodles into the recipe when it's done, and that's it.
And
That's
you just
all you
stuff
have to
all of
do.
that with peas.
No. Nope, this is a no vegetable dish, sir.
Dip it all in mashed potatoes.
There's actually a recipe that my family loves. It's got bone-in chicken thighs, salt, oregano, black pepper, rosemary, cayenne, lemon juice, olive oil. You just mix all those together, and then you also added some carrots if you do want a veggie.
Sounds
But
good.
it's really nice.
Miki, remember to save?
Never.
Hashtag save.
Oh, speaking of
vegetables.
Speaking of saving, yesterday on this piece that I was working on, Tony, at what point in time was it that I realized I had not saved an entire at all?
You didn't. We did.
You were almost done coloring her.
I think I was pretty much close to completion, which this was probably about a 5-hour-ish project, and I would say maybe around 4 hours and 30 minutes it came to my attention that I had not saved once. So I desperately need you, like, I missed you guys and I need you guys because you remind me not to avoid having small heart attacks and crying myself to sleep that night.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a tip that helps me get through it, because I have the same issue when I edit video and I use Sony Vegas, because Sony Vegas has an issue with me apparently. But essentially, it might be the fact that I have two monitors, and whenever I transfer to the other monitor to like click and like go through the script I'm working on that's on the other monitor, when I click back to Sony Vegas, it like stutters and buffers for a second, and if I click anything during that buffer period, it'll crash.
Yeah.
So sometimes it also just crashes just because I've had a habit of like every time like I'm about to switch over to the next screen, I save.
Unfortunately, I don't think that would work for me because I don't really have to switch through any screens, and it's not like the program has a problem with crashing. It's just best practice, you know, to save.
Yeah. But in a sense, I'm trying to get at, it's nice to have like something that you do as you're like working on the project
the
that
reminder.
you can that you can save along with. So like every time you finish a section of a body part, you could save.
Like a hashtag, you would say?
Welcome to my college years, and the first thing that we learned about programming when we actually got into it. Save after every line. If you don't, you're gonna regret it.
I can't do that. I can't save after every line of art.
What every line means as an artist is very different from a line of code.
Well, yeah, I know. I was being funny.
After every single line of code, save. If you don't, you're gonna screw something up. And holy crap, I figured out why that is the case the hard way.
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to think about what that situation could be for me. I'm not really sure yet. So I'd have to.
Yeah.
I'd have to decide. Okay.
You also have to fight off the fact that your brain remembers saving taking half an hour on the old computer. Saving was a
That is
long-term commitment for you back in the day. So the fact that it's instant now is new.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No, it's real. It's not funny. It's just that's what it was.
Funny.
It is funny.
Back in my day, we had to use the dial-up to get on the interwebs.
I had the same thing with
Anthony.
like I don't want to update my computer. Updating my computer will take like an hour.
See.
Now it takes 2 minutes.
See,
No, it
Ray.
still takes an hour for me.
see,
Oof.
Ray. The thing is, I actually did grow up with dial-up internet, so I don't know if I
Yep.
should be offended by that comment.
I'm a 90s kid too. I
Wait,
remember
okay,
the early
I am
days of the
proud-
internet.
I am proud to say that I'm older than AOL.
By the way, guys, can we please call him Ray?
So am I.
'Cause it's going to get really confusing if we don't.
Yeah, there's two Anthonys here, so just call me Ray.
Oh, Ray's here. I can thirst over him now.
Good lord.
Wait, what?
Big.
That's what I do.
Yes, Legend
Did you
has a
just say that Ray's here? You can thirst on him now?
Yeah, that's what it's what I do.
Okay.
It's what I do. Isn't that
It's
right,
true.
Ray? It's
Yep.
true. Okay, you see, he's good with it.
I just realized that
It's
I
an
could
established.
actually.
It's an established normality now.
Okay.
Yeah, it
so long
kinda
as
is.
so long as it's consensual, thirst away.
Oh yeah, dude.
I just realized that for me personally, I
Ray,
could
I-
actually call him Tony, and my voice would not get confused with Anthony because I never call him Tony. I only call him Tony if I'm pissed.
Wait, what? That's news.
What do you mean? There's been plenty of times where you'll do something and I'm like, "Fuck off, Tony."
Okay, but I didn't realize you were. God, that looks so good.
It's never
really
no, it's
nice
never
artwork.
actual like rage anger. If I'm rage angry at you, I actually leave the call and I don't come back.
Yeah, that's true. I have witnessed this.
I don't talk to people when I'm actually angry. But when like you freaking like combo me in a video game or something, and like I'm just like, "Wow, fuck up," and I'm laughing. I say Tony. I do it.
You know what I just realized?
Tony.
You know who she reminds me of now? An older version of Fiora, the headmistress Fiora skin in League of Legends.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Straight up, Miki, looking fat dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's like her
I mean,
20
yeah.
right there.
Or a little bit like Bayonetta.
like old,
Yeah, the
yeah,
glasses-
just with more
glasses
A
age.
little,
Bayonetta
a little
reminds
like
me of Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. You put. Oh my god, that's hilarious, Tony.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
spilled that.
Tony, I just refreshed the slime video and I forgot.
Yeah, it's like
where I was-
66 or something last I checked.
No. That's not the funny part. The funny part is I refreshed it and I clicked away the tab and it finally loaded in when I was away from the tab and I suddenly heard your voice and I'm like, wait, why is Tony? And I clicked over, I realized it was on slime. It was on the piggy that you played that got killed. So I'm just like, why am I hearing Tony twice? Like,
You know, Marak, that's not a half a bad idea. Is to save every time I switch layers. I could probably try and program my brain to do that.
There you go.
It'll take a few months, but probably.
nah,
I'm
not gonna.
not just like imagining. I'm just imagining this woman with a fucking ruler in her hand and like I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of
No,
you.
I'm not gonna.
So,
talk about how
And you're gonna
much-
like it.
Lucy Liu in Charlie's Angels.
But
I don't
guys,
know. I was thinking one of those prison guards from prison school. Those female prison guards.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay, guys, if you could do us a favor, if you could get Slime 7, LHA 11, and 7 Deadly Slaps Episode 1, if you could get all of them to at least 69K, that'd make me chuckle.
Hey, One Piece episode
Nice.
out for 6 months. It's only got like 15,000.
Any episode of One Piece, if you could get it up to 69K, that would tickle my fancy. Just saying.
Nice.
Watch them
Or
eternally.
since we're talking
Forever.
about 69, I think I should just say it would tickle my pick.
Yeah, One Piece has been out since June. One Piece has been out since June, and it hasn't even hit 15,000 views. Like that is so depressing.
Also, thank you very much to the guy that went ahead and let us know about making community posts. Thank you so much for that, because that really, like, we didn't think about that because we never do that, and that was really helpful. So thank you for that insight. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to butcher your name by trying. But you know who you are. You know you made the comment. I responded. Thank you so much. That was really, really helpful. We appreciate it. That's why some of you may have suddenly seen a crap load of comments from PhatDogStudios. That was me. My bad.
Yeah,
You're not sorry.
I'm not. I plugged One Piece. I plugged the update video, which I forgot that we were supposed to. I forgot that I was supposed to talk about a thing. That we were able to announce a thing publicly because we got so caught up in like all the craziness happening with the channel. But we can publicly say congratulations to Cat Love.
Oh yeah.
Rimuru has a baby slime.
Yep.
In the belly.
Yay.
So yeah, Cat
Slime
is
squid.
Cat is peckers.
Congrats.
But yeah, I want to put this in perspective here real quick. So the 7 Deadly Sins, episode 1, has been out today, and it's already gotten over a third of the views that One Piece has, and One Piece has been out since June.
There we go. I missed you. There's Salty Tony. The drugs have made Salty Tony go away. I was wondering when he was coming back. There we go. All is right with the world. Balance has been restored.
Got our daily dose of salt.
Only when.
Yeah. It was never a question of if, but when.
I'm gonna continue to be Salt Tony, and I'm gonna post the fucking playlist of One Piece in the chat. Go watch it.
Oh my God. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what favoritism looks like.
It feels really good if I'm being honest.
What?
You should try it.
Wait, favoritism or
Reamerism.
Reamerism? I mean,
no, favoritism, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let me get the playlist for slime real quick.
If it were Reameroism, there'd be cannibalism.
Which is really funny. No. Rimuru, shut that shit down. Don't you dare. He said we're not a tribe of zany cannibals.
All I can hear is the medicine that Rimuru would create would be rheumatism.
But yeah, no, by the way, so for people who are like, oh, you were so happy earlier, I had just taken my pain meds like 10 minutes before the stream.
Clearly they haven't kicked in because you're not optimistic enough.
No, I've leveled out. It's sort of like it hits you real quick.
Oh no, the salt! Watch out for the salt. Okay. You know what?
Could you hit me with those pain meds, dude? I want to be happy right now. I'm kidding, obviously.
I'm pretty sure Cody's capable of
so fucked.
Come on, hook an actor up, man.
That's that good shit.
With how again, I talked to Cody probably more. Like the only other person I talked to more to than Cody would be Darkon and Chibi. And I talked to Cody a lot, and I'm pretty sure
with Chibi, that's not fair.
I'm pretty sure it is clinically impossible for Cody to be angry or depressed. He is just a ray of sunshine. Like at all.
Come on.
Oh no! I guarantee you that's not 100% true. I have had chats with Cody when he's not a ray of sunshine. It's a little alarming, but they happen.
No.
Angry Cody.
So it's
Though I do want to say I want to eventually get in a call with Cody and Shim together because they are the two fucking rays of sunshine at PhatDogStudios. It's like Shim is unbelievably positive, and I'm just sitting here like the eternal pessimist who has like this lingering attachment to cautious optimism. Like I have just this one thread of optimism left, and just as the scissors are coming over, motherfucker, if Shim doesn't knock those scissors right out of whoever's hand it is, the worst analogy, but it is what it is. Also, Tony, I'm not apologizing.
That's specific, though.
Look, the thought that went through my head was immediately the oracles or whatever from Hercules.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That was the image that was in my head, so that's what I was describing.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Also, Tony, I'm not apologizing. You played favoritism, I did too. So, guys, the playlist for slime.
Slime doesn't need any help.
I don't know if Slaps needs any help. He might.
Nah.
Hold on. Okay, got it.
Oh,
Slap is new.
Slap. The thing is, though, is like, given the numbers right now, Slap is already on its way to overtaking One Piece episode 3. It's been up for less than a day, and it's already almost over a third of the way.
Like 4,000 views already.
Like you
Yeah,
guys
almost
have to
5,000.
realize, like you
Ooh,
guys
nice.
have to realize, like the thing that was tripping me out was, all right. So I'm used to like, all right, Log Horizon being the dominant show on the channel, and I've accepted that, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's also a project that I work on. I'm very proud of it. But it was crazy that Log Horizon passed Slime, and then Slime caught back up and passed it again, and then passed it by 20k views. I was losing my shit because I'm like, what is going on here? This is not how Log Horizon behaves. This is not how Slime behaves. What is going on with the channel? Because and everybody was like, oh, it's because Slime 2 dropped. I'm like, LHA 3 dropped. Come on, man. You can't call that.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen LH3?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I have not.
Regrettably, yes.
Regrettably?
What
do
you
you mean?
It's kind of it's a slow
Regrettably,
start.
I watched it while I was half asleep.
It's a slow start. Definitely slow start. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Log Horizon was always kind of a slow show.
Yeah.
It would take several episodes to build up to whatever it was. Man, and everybody, like, my favorite comment in episode 11 was, oh wow, I wondered how they're gonna handle season 3 now that Linesia's fiance's been called. And I'm like, oh, simple, we're just not gonna do it.
So, guys, real quick, I just want to point out that 7 Deadly Slaps episode 1 has 420 likes and 69 comments.
Miki save 69 and
Rock on.
420, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, nobody else watch or like the video. Just leave it there. Those are the perfect numbers.
Good night, folks. That's all.
And yeah, no, sorry. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Ramen. The ramen
The
battle.
ramen battle.
We go in and out. Sometimes we lapse on the chat, but most of the time we do pay attention.
You have to
it's
say
at
something good
421
first.
likes now.
Damn it! You ruined it.
Rick.
I didn't ruin it.
ruined
I
it.
just checked on it.
No, I'm saying whoever did it, they ruined it.
Well, I'll ruin it more by giving it 422.
Oh wait, hold on.
Thanks,
No,
Rick.
Cody.
What's up?
And since we get these comments all the time, I just think it should be fitting that that whoever does it has to post it that way. 421st.
Nice.
I'm waiting for a 2319.
Oh lord.
But actually,
Oh, I get that reference.
Unfortunately,
you guys can expect the very first comic short, the 4 Coma of Czech, to come out either by the end of this month or early February.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
We're still working on redesigns for a lot of the characters, so it'll be a minute. But I mean, the thing is, the first Infinity Fight doesn't actually feature any of the main cast, so we could probably, hopefully, if things go right, we're getting it done. We finalized Alex. We just have to get her shape finalized now. We finalized her design. But she got that booty, and we told her not to lose that booty. You watch Naruto? Yeah, not lately.
Yeah, it's better.
I did watch Naruto. I don't
I'm
watch
ashamed
Boruto.
to say I'm ashamed to say that I've been reading and watching Boruto.
Do you watch Naruto? No, I watch Rock Lee.
Yeah.
Guy Sensei reporting for duty. Guy Sensei! I've literally
Hell, you!
It's really funny because me and Devin and my friend have all been watching Shippuden lately, and Guy Sensei, I just like, it cracks me up, the English voice actor for Guy Sensei, because it sounds like, I feel like they just told the guy, think Zap Brannigan, but a little different. And
no, if Zap Brannigan were a Chad, he'd be Guy Sensei.
He'd be Guy Sensei, and it cracks me up. So then my buddy was like, okay, so when are you gonna cosplay him? And I was like, fucking bet. So I've been practicing on my Guy Sensei.
So
does your teeth sparkle?
If you're gonna cosplay it, would that make you Gal Sensei?
Go home.
You need to wear one of those backpacks with the Bluetooth speakers in it that's just constantly playing Shiny Teeth and Me.
Oh my god.
That's a bit of a reach, though.
No, because they're always smiling with the little sparkle. My shiny teeth and me.
Yeah, I get it, but like drawing the line between a Fairly Odd Parents and
there are literally 10 to 20 AMVs of just that alone.
Yeah, well, I haven't.
It's not as much of a stretch as you're making it seem.
I don't know. I haven't seen them, so I can't.
It's popular.
Look it up. Naruto AMV Shiny Teeth.
I'm not going to. I believe you.
It probably is.
I respect you guys too much to lie.
Oh no, I would absolutely lie to you, but this isn't one of those times.
It's like the it's like in the original freaking series of Naruto, most of Sasuke's freaking AMVs was freaking My Chemical Romance.
That's fitting, though. That's
wait,
you guys watch Naruto? You mean Sasuke the blonde?
By the way, everyone,
Sasuke the douche.
if you like what you're seeing here, and you want to put you want to see some of this stuff on a mug or a T-shirt or what have you, we have a merch store. Link is in the chat. Go check it out.
Yes.
Speaking of
mug,
it's
also in the description.
I mean, I'm currently using it right now, and it's nice.
Yeah, it is also down below in the description.
Also, guys, this is just the first round of stuff. We've got more coming out.
Yep.
We've already figured out the designs for Rimuruism and cookies.
Oh, Char left. Womp womp.
Oh.
We've got a Rimuruism design that we're working on, and we've got there can be no peace without cookies. So there you go.
I'd wear that shirt.
All right, Cody, you have a quote that's going on a shirt. Look at that.
I do?
Yeah, you're the one that there can be no peace without cookies.
Ah.
That is a line you said as Abiru in episode 7.
I am back, and I brought cookies this time.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy myself. See if Haley's hungry or Chibi's hungry.
Hungary. No, I think
Hungary,
she's
a fine place to visit.
I'm pretty sure she's American. Oh my god, that is a chonker's ass cat.
Chonk? Oh lord, he coming?
I just saw Chip.
Before you said chonker, or before you said cat, I'm like, come on, her ass isn't that big.
Wow!
Damn, man.
Dude, come on. Just, really? Come on.
Listen, you guys know what you signed up for.
No. I never
really
signed. I never signed that. I never filed that LLC.
You know what? Considering that I'm the one that typed up a lot of that, I don't remember that being in there. And I read the fine print 14 times with a microscope.
Ah, but did you use blacklight?
Yes.
Damn.
Did you use squid ink?
No. I used blacklight.
did.
That raises a question. Why does it look like a Jackson Pollock painting on the contract?
Someone had a sense of humor.
Budgeting issues.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I know.
Miki just sitting here like
you don't want Jesus to be anywhere around this.
Jesus has filed several restraining orders against us.
Tony, I desperately want to know what you're trying to say.
It's pronounced Jesus.
Miki's sitting there like, I really signed on with the wrong group.
No way.
Jason, I don't know you.
No way.
That's my purse.
It's pronounced Jesus, you jackass.
It's Satchel. I actually have a satchel, and I currently actually have that playing in the background. If someone says, "That's a nice purse," I just forget to have it on the friggin' speed. It's a satchel.
It's a satchel. Smack. Well,
yes,
the ramen
Will,
battle,
we are.
that's probably because we are actively ignoring you. Yeah.
Will, yes, we are making a character for our original series. Check. This character right now, the current front-running names are, because we have two of them, are Akatsuki Sato and Mizuki Fukui. I'm really bad at pronouncing it.
I put the pronunciation in chat for you privately.
Fukui.
That's the thing underneath it.
Mizuki Fukui. There we go.
Yeah.
Mizuki Fukui.
Yeah. I really like the 3 and 3. That was what really grabbed me on it.
You know, Tony, you've never sounded more American than you do when you try to pronounce Japanese names.
Ooh.
It's kind of horrible. No, that's not an insult. It's kind of awesome.
That's why I was like question mark oof.
Oh, okay. It wasn't meant to be an insult. Jeez. Yes, the ramen battle. We're ignoring you because you haven't paid your monthly microtransaction. Stop being a Dave.
No, but we're carrying on conversations, and the conversation is constantly moving, and
yeah. So, Tony, say Izuku Midoriya.
Necessarily relevant to discuss, then it's less likely.
Yeah. Come on, Tony, say Izuku Midoriya.
Izuku Midoriya.
How do you get that one perfectly?
Because you gave him the pronunciation verbally.
I already.
That's how.
Okay, first of all, no.
Jesus.
Also, funny enough, how funny is it that the person that had the most trouble with Japanese in the beginning was Shiro, and now he's good with it.
Right?
Say Sarah, no problem. Before he could not say Sarah to save his life, which is why we had so many jokes about change your effing name.
Like straight up, like the voice actor was like, "No, just 4 kids, the bitch."
It's like the original card captors, how they couldn't even say the word Sakura right, so they went Sakura.
Ah! God, I hate it.
Yeah.
Listen, if we're gonna talk about fucking media mispronouncing names, then can we really not talk about M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar?
You mean
No. Well, M. Night. Yeah, I remember that movie. This is why you don't drink cactus juice, ladies and gentlemen.
My cabbages.
Yeah, and they went the whole movie with my cabbage. But that was the only way they could have redeemed themselves. At least
Here's the thing. Everybody that bitches about Legend of Korra, I'm like, which would you prefer? If we could get rid of one or the other, Legend of Korra or the Shyamalan movie?
Shyamalan.
I'll get rid of the Shyamalan.
Hands down, Shyamalan.
Exactly.
Shyamalan and Dragon Ball Evolution.
1 of Korra?
No. You can't get rid of season 1 of Korra because you're disgracing Steve Bloom.
Exactly. Amon was the best part of that.
I liked Korra. I love the fact that they went with the lesbian.
I did too. I honestly really, really enjoyed Korra. I thought it was very much, and to be fair, Korra as an avatar did a hell of a lot more than Aang did. Just look at how she united the spirit and living world together, and like that whole thing, like no other avatar before her had done that. Like,
she brought back the Airbenders.
Wasn't like the giant problem with that most people have with it is that she's like just like a giant baby?
She is kind of a.
Oh my God! She's
doesn't that give room for character growth though?
God! Look at Korra. Look at Korra in season 1 versus Korra in season 4.
Full disclaimer: I haven't watched it. My comment is.
Oh, no, she is the most fleshed out character in terms of character growth since Zuko.
Zuko, such
it's just.
That's another reason you need to watch Korra. Grandpa Zuko.
I do. I'll tell you what though. My favorite fucking part was like, oh yeah, no, I remember I hired a guy who could do that to kill the Avatar. Everyone just turns and looks at him. He's like, I was in a dark place.
It didn't work.
Sparky Boom Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Now I just want to. Now I'd love to see like an abridged series of someone trying to do a bridge that Avatar.
Sokka as an adult.
Oh, I made one. Dude, I've been abridging Korra for years.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. That's right, bitch. Bow down to Lord Menu.
No, they're bowing down to me, but it's a pet peeve. Sorry.
No, the thing is though, this is Miki's stream, so it is her rules.
Yeah. Nice. So good. What I was saying was that there's nothing funnier than Sokka as an adult trying to explain using his trusty boomerang and space sword and all that, like the nonsense that is Sokka and Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then him as an adult trying to talk about back when I faced off with this person, and he's like, my space sword and my boomerang, and it's like, oh, Sokka, you're still Sokka, even though you're grown up. It's just, oh man, there's so many good reasons to watch Korra. There's so many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, and it's truth be told, like I really like. I think Korra did romance between the characters much better than the original.
The other thing is that, all right, so Avatar: The Last Airbender came at things from a kind of a childlike innocence, and you're slowly losing that innocence as you deal with the world and its bigger problems. Whereas Korra, we never really got that childlike innocence. By the time we were really getting to know Korra, she was already kind of fully trained, and she had formed kind of her personality. So it's kind of like you're going from childhood, and then with Korra you're dealing with you're dealing with adulthood. I like in season 2, which is my least favorite season in Korra. Season 2 is like going to college. You're unsure of who you are, what you want to be. You're just lost because you haven't fully formed who you are. You're finally away from everything, and you're just confused, and you're a mess. And that's exactly what Korra was. She was confused. She was a mess. She was easily manipulated.
I think
the college experience right there, buddy.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
And I think the reason that Korra is so widely disliked when compared to Aang is because a lot of people who are watching this see bits and pieces of themselves that they don't like in Korra and are projecting.
Also a bit of that, but I think it's also just the simple fact that Aang kind of knew. He was very certain in himself, even when he ran away from the Avatar. When he turned around to face it, he kind of accepted it. And Korra was not fully able to accept everything about herself, and I honestly think that made her much more real and much more relatable. Like, I honestly think she was a better fleshed out character. And I mean, I like them equally both, but I mean, in terms of who do I think is the better Avatar and who could take who? Oh, hands down, Korra would wipe the floor with it.
Oh yeah, she's
really funny.
Definitely stronger than Aang. Each Avatar is stronger than the one that came before him, so yeah, she can kick his ass.
No. Okay, without spoiling, there's reasons in season 2.
Oh yeah, but of course I'm talking about that. But just it feels like a death battle scenario.
Well, it's really funny though, because I saw someone, like some people discussing that in my feed the other day, and one person was like, listen, this isn't even a question. Aang would be like, no, I'm not going to fight one of my future reincarnations, while Korra will just straight up sucker punch a 12-year-old.
Oh wait, would it be 12-year-old Aang or Aang at his peak?
Regardless, she would sucker punch him. Like, no qualm.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter because, all right, so without access to the Avatar state, and specifically making that so that the battle can be on a more even plane, Korra would absolutely take Aang. Even in Aang in his prime, Korra could take it. Because here's the thing, we haven't even seen Korra in her prime yet, and look at all the crazy stuff she's done that Aang could not accomplish.
Exactly.
She did in 4 years what took decades for Aang to pull off.
Jack.
I'm not
Lino,
saying Aang is bad in any way, shape, or form.
Hey,
Well,
bro.
no, Aang was a tactical fighter, and Korra is a brawler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also true.
Jack.
We will be doing more.
Jack asks. All I
Check
want to
the
see
update
is
video.
you should just do more One Piece episodes. And yes, we have the 4th episode. We're trying to get it out this month, but we might not be able to in time. But if not, it will come out early February. And just so you're aware, episode 4 is the finale of the Alabasta arc.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we compressed the entirety of the Alabasta arc into 4 episodes. You're welcome.
All hell Crocodile.
Okay, Tempest says, I think she was more insecure and immature than Aang. She had parents and a stable childhood. She was both a girl and older, yet the kid Aang was far more mature. I couldn't deal with it past episode 12. Here's the thing about that, Tempest. Yeah, I was gonna bring that. I was like, you gotta realize
different upbringings.
You're like, oh, he didn't have parents. The entire freaking airbending temple was his family. He had way more. Also, you have to realize, again, you saw it from episode 4, Korra was basically locked down where she was. She had to break the rules to live in freaking Republic City. Yeah, there's a lot of that. They're 2 completely different characters. I get that there are things that you don't like about one that you liked about the other, but don't sit there. Their circumstances were completely different. That's like saying, okay, she comes from the Southern Water Tribe. So did Korra and Sokka, and they were nowhere near as mature as Aang.
Katara.
But Aang still had, Katara and Sokka, and they were nowhere near as mature as Aang in certain parts. But also, there were plenty of times where Aang was like way immature. Look at the entirety of season 1. Half of it is just a fucking road trip for Aang.
What do you mean half? The entire season 1 was a road trip.
Okay, the entirety of, well, with the exception of a couple episodes, season 1 was a road trip for Aang.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was.
Them trying to figure out what they try to get a feel for the world. Just build it up so they can expand on it in book 2.
Okay, Jack asks, do you think you will ever reach after the time skip to make abridged One Piece episodes until like 900? I know it's a lot, but I've watched other people do abridged and they skipped episodes. So basically, here's kind of where we're at with One Piece right now. And it's kind of abridging as a whole, actually. This is kind of
we're holding our breath.
Yeah, kind of. We are absolutely going to finish Alabasta. That is going to happen.
Yeah, Tony, what are you going to do? Dress Rosa, Tony? Huh?
And I'm very excited for that to happen. Having said that, if we were to do other One Piece arcs, a few of the ones that we have thought about would be Thriller Bark, Dressrosa, or Fishman Island.
Oh, you're skipping Enia's Lobby?
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you? Wait. You said Thriller Bark, Dressrosa?
Rosa.
Uh-huh.
Or Fishman Island. One of those 3.
So you're skipping Enia's Lobby and Marineford. How fucking dare you?
We put a lot of thought into this. And there's a reason that we would love to, but we're not. And the reason
the one time that Ace gets to be the barbecue and you skip it. How dare you?
There is a specific reason for it. Also, and that is because those.
Did you guys, Tony, did you see the color page for Dr. Stone this week?
I have not, no.
It is the coolest effing thing. Okay, so the mangaka for Dr. Stone drew a color cover page, and it is literally Senku creates a device that teleports Ace away from being punched by a Kainu.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Dude,
nice.
super cool. He's sitting there shaking hands with him and saving it. I'm like, dude, this is everything I could have wanted.
So, Cody, Doger, and I discussed this at length.
Okay.
On whether or not we would do Enies Lobby or Water 7. Or Marineford. And we really talked about this. Like, I mean, this is like the culmination of months of discussing, and we decided that because they're so heavily focused, with the possible exception of Impel Down, they are so heavily focused on combat that there isn't a lot we can work with. Effectively, it's kind of like the BoJack movie.
Yeah. Okay. Now that you put BoJack to it, I can kind of see where this is going.
No. I don't see it. There's plenty of stuff to play with, but that might just be my writer's head talking.
Well,
I kind of want to do it now just to prove you wrong.
We didn't feel like there was enough to justify doing an entire arc. Like, we know there is. We know.
To be fair though, One Piece is all about the yucks a lot more than all the other stuff. Like, where we try to balance out the serious and the comedy.
It's a definite.
You're trying to avoid the serious and you're just going at it for the yucks.
Yeah,
I kind of understand, but there's still plenty of yucks I think can be made.
So,
considering that you're Ace, I just blame you.
See, it's not to say that you wouldn't get like a flashback joke pertaining to like
Ace just doesn't want to do
area,
it
like Ace's death or something of that sort.
So again, if we were, the ones that we would consider would be, and in this order, Thriller Bark, Fishman Island, or Dressrosa. And there's actually a very specific reason for those last two, which specifically Dressrosa and Fishman Island, which you guys will find out at the end of episode 4 of One Piece why those two arcs specifically.
Can I nominate a possible fourth? I'm just throwing this out for consideration. The flashback with Luffy, Sabo, and Ace.
That was also something we actually.
That is something. There is so much there to play that. There is so much to play with there.
That's something we had considered as like a one shot.
We were also
I would definitely do that as
the fucking Sky Island.
Which one?
Well, and the thing is, that's another one that we played around with, the Sky Island one, and like the thing that we keep coming back to is fucking Eneru as just he's a rap god.
Yeah, but when I throw rap references in there, you never get it.
Yes, but I get Eminem references.
It's because he's white, isn't it?
Wow. Careful.
It's because like Eminem. It's because my older sister was really into Eminem, and so that was the first rapper I ever heard.
All right, for context, guys, I put a Jay-Z reference in episode 2, and he almost told me to cut it out because he didn't get it. And I'm like, you're not a hip hop head. You're not supposed to get it. It's not meant for you. But like Calvin heard it and he goes, "That's funny," and I'm like, "Yes!" And everybody that's in hip hop or even just grazes through hip hop has been like, "Oh my god, that's a Jay-Z reference," because I did the what? Ladies is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off, and that's literally a quote from Jay-Z, "Dirt off your shoulders." And so, I can't make him listen to stuff he's not interested in, and I'm not gonna try. But like at the same time, I just find it hilarious that he's like, "We're gonna make if we were to do that, we'd make a bunch of Eminem jokes," and I'm like, "Really? Now you're gonna jump into hip hop stuff?"
Because dude, the guy looks just like Eminem. Like,
oh no, I'm not no, I get it. No, he absolutely like old school Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem which is really funny because now if you do it, I want you to do a time skip where he shows up with black hair and like Eminem in the beard and the hoodie and beats the shit out of his previous self. Like, yeah, like Marshall Mathers versus Slim Shady.
Yeah, so that is another one that we had really considered because like Alabasta, it does have combat, but it's mostly them interacting with their surroundings, and so it's very easy to write for. But yeah, so the other kind of like wish list thing is if we were to do time skip, two of the characters that we would try for, specifically Brooke and Frankie, we have two people in mind that we would rather, I would use every favor I've accrued to try and get them to voice them. And that is
It's
specifically
like the Dreamcast.
the Dreamcast. If I could do this, and that is Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps as Frankie and Dan Abadan as Brooke, also from the Game Grumps.
That would be
You
a
can try.
thing.
And I have
I
their
don't know
email.
if I could twist his arm and convince him. I'd kind of prefer to have Taka as Brooke.
There's no way we could get Taka.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
way.
Taka, yeah, Taka has said he's not doing
I-
any more.
Well, he's still actually we're gonna probably get we're gonna try our best to get Taka for 12 for
Yeah.
12 because he owes us, and it is gonna.
And Kaiser emailed him about it, so
Yeah,
that's good.
so we'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes.
But
we should probably contact Scott.
ironically enough, though, we have more of a chance of getting Aaron Hansen as Frankie than we do Taka.
Taka, yeah. Get Purple Eyes as Frankie. Done.
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic.
Get Purple Eyes out of retirement for this. Yes.
Yeah,
that'd be a
you've
dream
got to
come
call
true.
him out of retirement for Frankie, man. It's the dream.
Listen, okay, straight up though, if we can get Dan and Aaron to agree to these roles, then you guys have a guarantee of another arc of One Piece. Just saying. So if you guys want to bug him about it and have him message us, go for it.
I mean.
Guys, I gotta get going. I have a
Thanks
webinar.
for joining us, bud.
But yeah, this was lots of fun. Thanks.
See you, dude.
No problem.
Hey, Ray.
Go ahead, mate.
Take care, guys.
Miss you already.
See, the thing about that, Tony, is like just saying.
Ray's a good guy. I like him a lot.
Aaron
I'm
does
sorry,
have
say
like.
again, Dogger.
I was gonna
He
say.
said Ray is a good guy.
Y'all are something else.
I was saying.
Say again, Dogger.
that Aaron has a cameo, and he has done voice roles for like games and anime and shit like that before.
He's also Starbomb.
He's
Oh
a
my God.
professional.
Yes, he
So
is.
honestly, it's not a matter of like if we can get him; it's a matter of if we can afford him.
Was never a question of if, but when.
Yeah.
Fucking
Also,
try
you-
me, little polka dot, bitch.
Ah.
Sorry, what?
Nice.
Wait,
I'm
what?
watching this happen, and she's just cursing at it. Like, this is hilarious. She's like, "Fuck you, you little polka dot!" Like,
It was pissing me off.
Woosah.
It's my own fault. I'm
going back to One Piece. Going back to One Piece real quick though. Did you guys see did you guys see all the people that are reacting to what just came out in the anime and like they're losing their shit? Like I'm a manga reader. Kind of current.
I don't know what's happening in the anime currently.
I don't
don't
want to
know
like
what
go
the
too far,
sub
but
is on that
essentially they talked about the rock pirates.
That,
and how
yeah,
they were
yeah.
defeated.
That's
They were
thing, yep.
defeated. So they got to talking about who made up the crew and the fact that Garp and Roger teamed up to beat them, and then they showed it was, and that's
Hold up, guys.
That plus the
Spoiler, by the way.
bounties for the Yonko. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I'm not giving major spoilers here. This is not huge spoilers, but like there was stuff with the Shichibukai that I don't want to go into, but that was the previous episode. Not last week, but the week before last. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't like. I'm trying to be as spoiler free as I can while talking about some of it, but just kind of giving you guys an idea. And essentially, they showed the bounties for the 4 Yonko. They showed the bounty for Whitebeard. They showed the bounty for Roger, and people were losing their minds, dude. Like Wano has been like the coolest arc.
I take
I
issue.
hear a lot of good things about Wano.
Yeah, it is. The Wano is so much better than the Big Mom arc.
Oh,
Like in every
Yes.
Big Mom.
just my only
Old
request
Lake
is I
Island,
haven't
you don't-
gotten to the Wano arc yet. So
Nothing else.
We're not saying much.
It's not called the Big Mom arc. It's Whole Cake Island.
Whatever.
no, I think it's called the Big Mom arc.
No, it's called Whole Cake Island.
Bruh, it is. It is a whole.
But then why is she
fucking
thick?
act.
The wiki says Whole Cake Island.
I will just.
But I take issue with I take issue with people calling like Luffy. Oh, he's the fifth Yonko. Yonko literally translates to 4 emperors.
You cannot have it. That's one of the things I thought was funny when they mentioned that in the manga.
One time I absolutely agree with Tony's Japanese. You don't call him the 4th emperor.
God, now you're reminding me of Beelzebub. And there were like the 5 whatever Mashaks, and there's like, but there's 6 of you now. It's like, oh God, what do we call ourselves?
So, question for you. What do you got going on?
It wouldn't be the Yonko, it'd be the Goko.
You'll find out.
Okay.
She's making freckles.
Nah, freckles.
Yeah, bitch.
It's a big bunny. Relax about it.
Fucking calm down.
Freckles are easy to do. This is there's another way I could have done this, but
she's making a hyper detailed tramp stamp.
Or she's
again,
making one of those 3D pictures that you kind of have to squint your eyes to see. Yeah. Yeah. One of those holographic 3D images.
Y'all have got some imagination.
The holographic Charizard.
Well, we're supposed to have imagination. We're artists.
Imagination.
Wait, do you not?
Is this enough?
We're bridges, not miracle workers.
Okay, it kind of looks like a basketball net when I look at it from a distance.
That's fucking.
When you zoom out like that, all I can see is basketball net. Like, no.
Oh, I know. It's crocodile basket. No. Damn.
No. It's not DBZ basketball.
Ooh, here's
and here I thought we were playing charades.
That's, you know what? If we ever did a Kuroko one shot, I would straight up say that we have to call it Dragon Basketball Abridged.
Nice.
Because that's pretty much what the show is. It's Dragon Ball Z beats basketball.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, you guys are in for something special with episode 4 of One Piece. There is for the people who have actually, if you haven't already, and you're kind of on the fence, go watch the Alabasta arc, like the actual arc. Go enjoy it, because there's some shit that's gonna happen in our version that you're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, wait, what?
Just based on the crazy crap y'all made me record earlier.
But the thing is,
I'm not saying I didn't have fun. I'm just saying, holy shit, guys, come on, really?
That kind of actually happens in the original, though. The town actually.
Gotta say, not the first time I've had to record stuff like that. I remember episode 1.
Oh, speaking of which, can you send your reaction sounds, please?
Oh, did I not? I thought I did.
I don't think you did. Oh.
All right, I'll get them to you. Don't worry. They're on my computer. I just thought I dragged and dropped them to you.
The One Piece dub has been like cracking out episodes like crazy too lately.
Because Funimation. 2020 means Funimation's had a lot of free time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I mean, another batch of episodes coming out soon, and I'm excited.
Oh yeah, man.
The anime,
they're already in the dress house, so.
Which is sad. All right, the thing that's taken the biggest hit this year, as far as like things in my daily life, is One Piece. One Piece has gone from weekly to bi-weekly at this point because Oda still does everything in a freaking
Oh, I see what you were doing.
He does it in manual style. He doesn't do it in he's not doing digital. So because he's still sticking to doing it manually, like it takes forever for him to get a chapter out. So now it's a chapter every 2 weeks. And as good as the chapters are and as much as there is to it, it's really, really annoying because of how good the stuff is. And you're like, and I understand the situation and the circumstances, everything. That doesn't make it not annoying. So, like, One Piece has really fallen off for me, and I have to go back and reread, like, a bunch of chapters in a bunch because of that. So, screw you, COVID, for ruining One Piece for me this last year.
You're looking good, Miki.
Zoom back in. You
Just
left some dots on the clipboard and on her jacket.
Yeah, the dots are on her clipboard.
Yeet.
Yeet!
So like, if you look at her right shoulder, up there too,
Where?
like where the little strap comes down next to her collar off her right shoulder, there's some dots up there.
There's nothing on.
No, her right, our left.
Ah. I don't even fucking know how you saw that.
Miki save.
With his eyes.
Yes, Miki's. Good one.
I did see with my eyes.
Good one, what? I'm
By
sorry.
the way,
that was me, bro.
We had to turn off. We had to turn off the subscriber notification because it was just going crazy.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Thank
that
God.
was. You finally did
Turn
it.
that shit off. Hey, you know what's gonna be really funny? Tomorrow when I post on the community, hey guys, we're streaming gaming stuff on our Fat Dog Gaming channel. By the way, did you know we have a gaming channel? I post that as a freaking post on the community to all of our 60 plus subscribers. Let's please get more people on the gaming channel.
Miki, she looks fantastic. So now that we have reached the end, Darkon, out of the two names,
I already told you.
Well, tell me again.
I was fond of the one that was 3 and 3 syllables. You
Okay,
liked the
all
one
right.
that was 3 and 2.
The character's official name is someone else say it because I don't want to butcher it.
Which one is it? Misuki?
Yes.
Oh, Misuki. What? Just freaking
I need
copy
it
paste it to me.
spelled
I'll
out.
say it.
Yeah, I need somebody needs to give it to me
Hold
so
on,
I
I'll
can name
give
the
it to you.
file.
Mizuki,
I put the whole thing in there, and Anthony also has the pronunciation
So
of the
it's
second one.
Mizuki Fukui.
Yeah, Fukui.
Jeez, y'all. Get
You
good.
think that you're like, oh, Japanese is so difficult. I was like, fuck you. Have you tried pronouncing any of the Chinese words that are in Genshin Impact? Liwe.
Oh god.
Yeah, Chinese is kind of a bit more wonky than Japanese.
So
at least
this-
Japanese pronunciation makes sense.
This
I
character
bite my tongue when I'm trying to read Korean.
This character may show up in turn 2. Fairly certain.
Wait, did I
it's
not
virtual
say-
guarantee that she'll show up by turn 3. So, there you guys go. There she is.
I forget what I named it. No, I named it something.
Is she gonna come on the Haseo?
Oh. No, dude.
You're gonna have to see the show to find out.
Tony, I did send them to you because I named them a funny name.
Oh, that's right. No, you did name them something weird.
Something weird. Okay, Tomato Dead Citizen, sir.
That's what it was.
No, I wasn't trying to let the audience know what I named the file, you damn bastard.
In fact, actually, no, now that I remember it, I think it's actually already been cleaned.
Thank you. I was pretty sure I sent it to you.
Tomato Dead Citizen. Yep, there it is.
Call me a liar.
All right.
All right, so this was a little more chaotic than normal. Miki will decide whether or not we go back to the
Here comes the pot train.
the less chaotic streams starting next week. But seeing as it's our first art stream of 2021, I don't know. It seemed more appropriate to just kind of open the floodgates.
We're all excited for it to be back.
Right now we're at 8 people, which I think is not bad.
8?
Yeah.
No, we're at 24.
No, I mean in.
Call Anthony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you were
Sorry.
up to like 32 earlier.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me, what? You had me concerned there for a second.
Oh, I hit 39 for a minute that I saw.
Yeah.
That was the highest that I saw it at, which segueing into, thank you guys so much for coming in to join us and watch and chat and just hang out. Your presence literally means the absolute world to me, and I'm so glad to be back here on Tuesdays hanging out with you guys and being able to draw, and I look forward to doing this again next week. So I'll give people the opportunity if they want to go ahead and plug a channel, or if they want to plug a project, just that anybody that's on the call, go ahead and take this opportunity.
You just want to go down the list?
I've already plugged everything that I need to plug.
Well, I'll say starting with Darkon.
I'm currently busy.
Darkon just does dog stuff, so.
Dogger?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Dogger's muted, yeah.
I've got nothing.
Gosh,
Cody!
guys!
Go watch Air Gear Bridge.
Yeah, go. All right, guys. So most of you already know of Log Horizon and Slime.
Everybody talked over Dogger.
Go check out the first episode of 7 Deadly Slaps and the 3 episodes of One Piece because it's awesome and you should go check them out.
Okay, this time let's let Dogger actually talk instead of talking over him.
Oh, is he back?
He literally talked while you were he was literally trying to talk and you started talking over him.
The funniest joke so far has been every time Anthony says, "Hey, let Dogger talk," he only says it when Dogger was attempting to talk. That has happened 3 times already, and I'm like, do I say something about this? The only one cutting him off is you.
Go ahead, Dogger. Sorry.
I was gonna say go watch Air Gear Bridge.
Yes!
Especially episode 1.
Roller skates a bridge. If you say ear gear, they're not going to find it.
Roller skates a bridge.
Roller
Do
skate.
you guys know that there's a new one out that's about skateboarding? It's actually looks
Really?
pretty solid.
What?
Oh my god.
Is
I
the
have to watch.
protagonist a cow?
But do they skateboard the air?
They probably will.
Yes,
They-
I are skateboards.
The first episode is out. It's probably got 2, maybe even 3 now. Probably 2.
What-
Got that.
What's it
But do
called?
they skateboard the air and have Beyblade battles?
What's it called?
I don't know yet. It's only got. I've only seen 1 episode. But
Okay.
it's basically
Cody.
okay. All right. So basically, it's you take drag car racing, like the underground illegal shit where they all gather and they're wearing like weird costumes and there's like 6 chicks planted on the cars. You take that, but skateboards.
It's Fast and the Furious.
Oh
for
my
skateboard.
god.
Got it.
Mall skateboarding the anime. What?
No, it's
So
it's
instead of
called-
Tokyo Drift, it's Tokyo Grind.
It's called Skate. It's called Skate Leading Stars.
I was about to say, if it's skate or die, I'm gonna. If it's skate or
Okay.
die,
Skate or Die would be great. Come on. All right,
Yeah, that's copyrighted. They can't.
Cody, it's your
What?
turn. It's your
What?
turn to plug.
Oh, wait, hold
whatever
on.
you want to plug.
Never mind. It's just called SK. I'm stupid.
SK8, the number 8 skate.
Yeah, SK8 the Infinity.
Oh my god, it's actually skate.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Skate,
Alright.
skate. Yeah.
Cody, go.
I don't have anything new to really talk about. That
7
hasn't been
deadly
talked
slaps.
about.
7 deadly slaps.
That's already been discussed.
Yeah, but you
Discuss
can-
it
anyway.
again.
You could afford to discuss it more.
Okay.
Only thing I want.
Know what
Only
I'm
thing I want to promote is check when it actually comes out. That's mine.
Tony, you promoted all your stuff, right?
My stuff and others, yes.
Well, I mean, by your stuff, I mean you took your turn, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be the one person that directs you to another channel instead of ours.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Well, actually, okay, I'm gonna direct you from another website besides YouTube. Please go check out the official releases of Slime, Log Horizon, One Piece, etc. All the stuff that we abridge. Please make sure to go and support the official release. It really means the world to us when we see people that came here from our abridged initially went to go check out the original version, because as much fun as we have with these, the reason we abridge them is because we love those shows, and honestly they're much better than what we're able to do because we're condensing everything down. Log Horizon so much better than Log Horizon abridged, like, to be real. Slime hella better than Slime abridged. One Piece of Alabasta abridged, nothing at all like the actual Alabasta. I'm just telling you right now. There's no real comparison. First off, Chopper's not actually in Vietnam. I don't know where to begin with this. No one's eating kitty litter. There wasn't a barbecue of human beings. There's a difference between what actually happens in the series versus the madness that we make.
Which is why I said you can watch it without watching the original.
Yeah, that's also true. But we would encourage you to watch the original anyway. Be a fan, support the official release. Don't
Go
be a
see
dick.
what inspired us to make this effort.
Yeah, go see what Darkon said it perfectly. Go see what inspired us to make this.
I think that was Cody.
No,
That was me.
That was Darkon. I've got an ear for voices. I'd like to think.
Yeah, but chat doesn't. Chat thinks
Also-
I'm every single person in Fat Dog except me because that's
Also-
the meme.
Darkon sounds nothing like Cody.
The biggest one is me and you, and I still don't understand how they're that deaf.
Wait, well, hold on. Wait.
The meme started with "Why is Richie in the call?" and I'm like, how do I sound like Richie? Now and then I realized, oh, you're just trolling me. And then they were just like, wow, why is Doger in the call? Why is Anthony in the call? And yeah, okay, fun, good joke, guys.
Okay, good joke, everybody. All right,
Speaking of Log Horizon,
what
seeing as
about
how
it?
the studio got bought up, where can we find it nowadays?
Oh, Log Horizon is actually on Funimation. The studio didn't get bought up. The licensing rights for distribution in North America that changed. Season 1 and Season 3 are both on Funimation. Season 2 is on Crunchyroll and Verve and High Dive. The dub is technically still Sentai Filmworks, so there you go. It's just not up on High Dive. I don't know why. Distribution rights, I think the contract ran out and then Funimation bought it later. I don't know.
Isn't legal stuff fun?
No, it's fucking confusing.
Ah.
But it's a damn nightmare. But it is what it is. But yeah, the whole point is go support the official release, guys. Like we don't do disclaimers enough on this channel. We probably should for our abridged stuff, but can't say it enough. Please go support the official release. Love your faces, and keep supporting us and supporting the stuff that you like. Support the shit you like.
It's all you now.
All right. I suppose this brings it down to my turn, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so for those of you who are listening who maybe don't know, my name is Miki, also aka Mac Studio Inc. I am partnered with PhatDogStudios as the lead artist to work on this upcoming original project called Check. It is very, very exciting, great opportunity. I feel like it's been a while since I've done that kind of an introduction, so here we are. I've designed some of the merch items that you'll see on our merch store, and yeah, anyways, it's a pretty cool opportunity, and I love being able to come here and spend time with you guys each Tuesday. Every single one of you that's joined either at the beginning, stayed throughout, joined late, or even if you're watching this later in the future, thank you. Like there is no more words that I could say other than you guys like make my week, and I'm just really glad to be able to be back. A huge thank you to everybody that joined me on the call today to help make this as entertaining as it has been. It did get a little chaotic there, but you know, honestly, I invite the chaos. I probably shouldn't, but I do because I love to hear from each and every one of you guys, and it also means the world to me that you would come and spend your Tuesday afternoons with me. As for plugs, I do have a YouTube channel, which is the link has been posted in the chat. If you guys wanted to come and check it out, I do speed paints of just original work for my own pleasures. And I also post a lot of my artwork on Instagram, which is in the description if you guys wanted to go check it out and follow me. You can also see some of the crazy, weird faces and crazy hairstyles and things I do, so that's there too. But just, yeah, closing it out. Thank you guys so much, and it really does honestly mean the world to me that you guys are here. Okay. Well, for wherever you are, you guys have a good night or a good day, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
See ya!
Bye!